Hello. 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 Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'm your coffee-fueled bunny host for this evening who specializes in voice acting, and I absolutely love working out, in case you can tell. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing fantastic tonight. Hi. Hi. Yeah, the guns. We're bringing them out. Yeah. Hi. Guys, what's going on? Hi. Guys, I hope you're all doing fantastic tonight. Happy Wednesday. It doesn't feel like a Wednesday. It feels like a Thursday, but that's just because tomorrow's my Friday. And tomorrow we get to have a really long stream, which I'm really excited for. Who is excited for the long stream tomorrow? Long stream tomorrow. But before we get to tomorrow, we have to hang out today. We've got Power Rangers to go through today, guys. Yippee! Belmore! Thank you so much for the 21 months. Oh, excuse me. Woo! It snuck up on me. I was just thinking, you know? Whew! Thank you. Belmore, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Long stream, yeah. For those of you that don't know, tomorrow we're going to be playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, and we're going to be playing it for the entire time. We're going to be going through all of Leon's campaign, or scenario, his first scenario, and then we'll go through all of Claire's second scenario. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited for it. Bless you. I didn't sneeze. I didn't stream and sneeze. I would never do that. Hello? You're okay? Yeah, I'm good. I literally just had like a oh, I breathed the wrong way and now I have to cough for 5 million years. My goodness gracious. Hey, what's going on? Pearlescent Luna. Welcome to the stream. Feel like I'll have to say something after someone coughs. Feels rude if I don't. Oh, no, I'm good. Don't worry. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the concern as well. Guys, if you've not already said hello, don't be shy. In the words of my friend Porcelain Maid, feel free to say hi. Yippee! I'm still dealing with a cold. It sounds like you need to get some tea. I was having some tea earlier today to help with the little bit of a sore throat that I had. It wasn't like sore, like as in, oh no, I'm getting sick, because I'm not. I'm good. It's just so, like, I had to clarify that so many times where I was like, all right, guys, it's time to bust out the tea. All right, guys, it's tea time. And I was like trying to explain, like, oh, hey, yeah, guys, I'm not sick. I used my voice a lot. So my throat was sore. But sore in the way of, like, I used my voice a lot. You know? Hey, Diet, thank you so much for the 12 months. 1 year of buns. Wow. Yeah, working hard. Exactly, Rubes. Yeah, so after stream yesterday, and then even the day before, I had more voice acting stuff to do, and then I was doing voice acting stuff today on my lunch break. So I have been doing a lot of voice acting recently. So I'm just having a lot of fun with it, and it's very fortunate that I've had a lot of stuff to do, and I'm very excited for it, and I hope some of it comes back, that I land projects that I'm trying to land. But yeah, it's just been a lot of voice acting recently, and audio roleplay stuff, which I'm sure you guys saw. Did you guys see the announcement today? Yeah, the announcement today for this week's roleplay guest for the channel is none other than Panzulia Haka. Very exciting. Very, very excited to have Haka part of the channel. to have him step into the booth with me. It was very hot and sweaty. We had to be pressed together for many hours. It was very fun. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, Haka and I had a great time. I'm very excited to show it off. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. We're also going to be starting to experiment with thumbnails a little bit more with the Haka roleplay. And it's going to be kind of a nice time to experiment. You know, start of the month, first roleplay of the month. So we're going to be diving into slightly more simplified thumbnails to help kind of sell and show off and experiment with how we advertise them. The role plays themselves won't change, the art won't be changing, but the package will. As we learn more, you know, YouTube's a weird beast, you know? I love my YouTube Dusk Bunnies, but YouTube's weird sometimes. Hey, Sugar Fairy, thank you for the 2 months. Whoa, that's crazy. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I've been watching Roy for like 10 to 12 months. It's a long time. You watched me before I had muscles. Whatever did you do? What did you do before I had muscles? Because that's crazy. There's no way. People can't watch me before I have muscles. Me and muscles are synonymous now. More guns? I agree. I actually might try and change my sleep schedule again. I'm kind of tempted to try and get up in the morning so I can get longer workouts in. Because now that like my work schedule changed and I've been getting back into the gym again because of after I had my injury. I've just been busy with so many other stuff that I haven't been taking pictures. I've just been going to the gym to kind of like have it as a release. But I'm kind of like, man, I really want to get more cardio in because like the lifting is really nice. I'm very much enjoying the lifting, but I really do feel like I need to get some more cardio in. So I think that might be something that I try to do is wake up, go to the gym, and then go from there. I might try that starting tomorrow. If I can wake up tomorrow, new hobby. New habit. We're going to start the habit. I felt like I gained a lot of muscles when I was helping my dad put fences back together. Ooh, hey, fancy. Sounds nice. What's up, Ignatius? I hope you're doing amazing. Ignatius. I feel like I always butcher that pronunciation, but thank you. I had multiple different accounts. Whoa. Following me through your past lives. Wow. Same. You're a dusk bunny in every lifetime. Change your routine is not always a bad thing. Unfortunately, this week has not been great for walking because of all the rain in my area. Curse Mother Nature. Ooh, I'll curse Mother Nature for the heat. I think we were supposed to get thunderstorms today, but I don't think it did. Unless I just didn't hear it. I don't know. I'm usually kind of in my own world. I'm kind of by myself, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I lock myself in my room. I pull out an apple and I just go... Apple. I don't know how this apple is still so hard. I bought this apple like in the same batch that the last one was in. It's like almost a week old. I'm gonna give this like a 5. Very disappointed. It's still very hard, and I've had it for a while. I've had it for a while. Have I tried a Cosmic Crisp yet? I feel like I should switch it up. Honey Crisp are always my favorite. You know what I mean? I always go for Honey Crisp because it's like my default favorite. But I realize I don't think we've had higher than like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 on apples on the stream, which is kind of crazy. How many apples do you have in a week? Probably like 4 or 5. I think like 4 or 5 typically. Yeah. Average apple. Yeah, it's like, because like when it's just average, when it's like a 5, it's like, oh, I went out of my way to get an apple. It's kind of, you know, disappointing. Like you can even you can kind of hear me like I'm putting like force onto the apple and it's like popping a little bit instead of just giving and letting my thumbs push into it. You know, I just want to squeeze. I just want to squeeze it and, you know, enjoy it. It's too hard. It's too firm. You know, we got to have a little bit of squish. What's a 10 out of 10 apple? I don't think I've had one yet. You know, I don't know. Are Honeycrisp the yellow apples, or am I confusing another apple? So Honeycrisp do have like these yellow lines in them. Think of them almost being like streaked with yellow, but they are still primarily red. Worst apple strain, Red Delicious. Red Delicious are my least favorite by a wide margin. Very much dislike those. What did I just join in on? I was just squeezing an apple. You know, I'm just squeeze that apple in my hand, you know? I can split an apple in half with my head. What do you do? Like headbutt it? Just is that what happens? How do you pronounce caramel? I think I do both. I'm pansexual and poly and open-minded. I don't make decisions. Caramel and caramel. I've definitely gone both ways. Capricorn, thank you so much for the 4 months. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. Where you should go do a drawing competition to like draw your new PFP or banner. Top 3, shout out a subscriber. You're like, I'm not a big art guy. Like I don't create art. I love art. And I love my art friends. And I love all the artists that I work with. And there's still some artists that I really, really want to work with, you know. Reached out to one of them recently. I'm hoping to commission some good stuff from them soon. But yeah, I don't really do art myself. Roy's the absolute switch. I do try, but only on days that NMY. Yeah. I always get confused with that type of candy and how to pronounce it. It's sweet and chewy. That's all I need to know. I think caramel and caramel are like, that's fine. Like you can say it either way. I don't think anybody really should care. The colors you have on right now are giving me ideas for coloring I'm doing. Whoa. Do you like the pink? Do you like the white? Do you like the casual look? Yippee. Where's a Nintendo Switch? Yeah, just need that sound effect. Like, you know, something like that. Transmask Pan Poly. Pride. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrath. You know, it's not June anymore. We can't be prideful. We have to be wrathful. My dad hates caramel. Is it because it gets stuck in their teeth? Because that's one of the reasons I don't like it either. But I do like it with things or as a flavoring. Like a nice caramel macchiato. Oh. Now you're talking my language. Yeah. Caramel apples. I haven't had a caramel apple in so long. Oh my gosh. Not even close. Thorn, I barely recognize you. You changed your name again, and it's purple now. Shout out to purple. Gotta be one of my favorite colors. You know. You ever heard of Bumbles McFumbles? Recently did a review of Rita's Rewind. I think you guys should check it out because not only is he funny, he also does his research. I have not. I may check it out at some point, but I'm not super familiar with that creator. I typically try to watch videos of creators that I've at least discovered on my own or found out something about, you know. But we do have some videos to watch tonight besides Connor's. So we are going to be watching the recap or the retrospective look back at Power Rangers toys with Connor's video. But there's also another creator I'm going to be looking at. I reached out to them on Twitter a few days ago because I saw that they did a Power Rangers the movie kind of like celebration piece as an animation. And I'm sure plenty of you guys saw it on Twitter already. I saw like little snippets of it. And it turns out they've done a ton of animations like this. So I reached out to them on Twitter to make sure that it was okay for me to react to their stuff. Their name is, I'm going to butcher this. It's Dom Estefan. It's Estepane. But Dom is the first name. Dom is definitely the first name. So I'm very excited for that. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. They have a video on the 30th anniversary. They have something about VR Troopers. They have like an animated series teaser for like the Morphin grid, something for Beetleborgs, something for Green with Evil, like a mock Power Rangers animated series opening. It's so cool. They got a bunch of like a short animation stuff that I'm really excited to look at, you know? Repro! Hey! Clown BW. Feel like that Powerpuffs Girl clown. Now that gay time is over. You can't escape me, Repro. Gay time's never over. We just can't be prideful about it. Now we have to be wrathful. Feel my gay wrath. Anyway, yeah. Yep. Roy, can I do a fan art or of you or like an animation of you? You know, I have an art tag, but I don't know. Yeah, I have an art tag. Go for it. Have fun. Thank you. Talking about the Rainbow the Clown. Is that their name? Is that their name from Powerpuff Girls? It's been a minute since I've seen the Powerpuff Girls. I need some like jazzy music. Can we get some brass in here? Do you speak Spanish? Puedo hablar un poquito, pero es un poco difícil. Yo prefiero cuando yo escucho. The Red Man? Yeah, the Red Man's name was him. Absolutely. Rainbow the Clown. Mr. Mime. Wait, was his name actually Mr. Mime? Wait, that's so funny. I only know him from the Powerpuff for clown-like villains. Oh. Gonna watch Connor's Powerpuff Girl video to find out now. Yeah, absolutely. If June is Pride, July is Wrath, what's August? Let's go. It's not greed, and it's not sloth. I think sloth. Oh, wait, no. It could be sloth. Because, so, November is gluttony, and December is greed. February is lust. I'm okay with that. So that would leave, what? Envy and... what else? Envy and what else? I can't remember. Can we make April sloth? I mean, I think November is gluttony. December is greed. August is sloth because it's my birthday month. There we go. Perfect. What's September? I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what is it? I don't know what September and October are. And nor do I know what January is. There's only 7. You know? No, lust is February now. Lust is February for Valentine's Day. Which is wrath this month. Because we're not allowed to be prideful anymore. So now we're wrathful. You know? Gay free spaces, that's what they are. There we go. September can be hidden sin of despair. Oh, I like that. No, November is gluttony for Thanksgiving. And then December is greed for, like, the holiday season. You know? Which is envy. I don't know. That's another tough one. Could be January. That's why you make New Year's resolutions. Could be. Why is July wrath? I don't know. I think it's just the one that most people jump to when it comes to, like, pride. Because June is pride. So what's next? Wrath. We can't be prideful anymore. Wrath. Yeah, I said that's okay. You can use my art tag instead of tagging me if you post it on any social media. Hashtag ROYCHIART. It's also wrath because gestures broadly. I'll gesture you broadly. You better watch out. March can be envy because people are green with envy. Oh, I like that. Wait, I like that. For St. Patrick's Day, right? Greed can be all the unclaimed months. Well, I was thinking December for the holidays, but I'll take you. Okay, it took you like 10 seconds to load that one. I was thinking about it. I had to charge it up. You know, I had to load it. And I had to make sure that what I was going to say was going to be family friendly and appropriate. You know, I know you hate it how much when I, you know, swear like a sailor. Wow. Also wrath because fireworks go boom. True. We do love our fireworks here. Oh my gosh. But guys, how many of you guys are Power Rangers fans out here? Who's here for the Power Rangers content tonight? Family friendly. I am the most pure, innocent, say so bunny around. I'll have you know. Don't hit me with that Fred emote. I see you. I see you. Me? Yippee! Yeah, we haven't done anything Power Rangers related in a little bit. I am working behind the scenes to get our next Oshi Sentai V-Ranger collab going, which will be Power Rangers SPD. We're just trying to work out schedules between Andrea, Kane, and myself. But as soon as we get that scheduled out, I promise I will let you guys know. And then once I get that scheduled out, I'm going to be working at getting the large group of men together again for finishing Mighty Morphin Season 3, which will be really fun. Yeah. Yippee! Y'all gonna keep me company while I draw? We love that. Hey! Hey, take care, Tadashi. More say so than Cotton? I don't think Cotton and I would survive together. Cotton and I had like collabs back in the day when she was still 3D. I think before she had a 2D model. And I really played up the innocent bunny act around her. And I'm kind of like, man, I wish we got to like have one of those collabs again, but we were both full degen mode. I think it would have been so funny. I love Cotton though. She's great. Cotton is an awesome person. She's always been very kind to me. But yeah, so tonight, in case you guys didn't know, we are watching one of Connor's older videos that I never got around to watching. That's why I'm doing it solo tonight. This one is pertaining to the legacy of, or the retrospective of, or just the celebration of Power Rangers toys. Connor labeled it a look at nostalgic Power Rangers toys. So I'm sure we're going to see like the Morpher. I'm sure we're gonna see like the auto flipping heads. I'm sure we're gonna see some Zords. It's not too old, is it? It's I mean the video itself came out. Oh, we just passed a year on it. It came out June of last year. Hey, Bun Brat. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Roy Chiato. Like a macchiato, I'm a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting, and I love working out, in case you couldn't tell. Hey. Welcome in, guys. I hope you're all kicking butt tonight. We're just talking about the fact that we're going to be watching a Power Rangers video in just a couple minutes. And then after we finish Connor's Power Rangers toys video, we're going to dip over into Dom's videos on their animations for Power Rangers. Because I did ask to make sure that we could use those, and they were very, very kind in allowing me to react to their stuff on stream. So, very, very exciting. How was your stream? What were you up to? Hi, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah. I bet we're going to see some cursed things. I mean, probably. I mean, the 90s were crazy for Power Rangers toys, right? I remember I had the Ninja Storm Shane Battleizer figure, sword, and Green Ranger microphone sword. Oh, the Samurai Rangers. Whoa. 1 year? That's 5 in internet years. I think the MMPR video is almost 2 years old now. That's a crazy one to think about, don't you think? Where is it? Videos. For me, Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Power Rangers. Fantastic. I love it. Let me find the original MMPR one. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't show.
What's wrong?
Okay. That one is from... It turns 2 this month. The MMPR video that Connor did turns 2 years old this month. And it'll have been a year since we did Power Morphicon this August. Isn't that crazy to think about? Man, time to be flying. It was good. Got a whole 3 pieces of art done for Art Fight. Hey, nice. Well, goodbye, everyone. I'm going to turn into dust. Why are you turning into dust? What do you mean? What's happening? No dusting. What if I want you to stay right here? Picks you up. Puts you on my shoulder. You're stuck with us now, Repro. Stuck forever. Olge. I do be like that. What's up, Moon Lady? Thank you so much for the 2 months. Hey, I appreciate it. Back for seconds. Make sure you get yourself some thirds, some fourths. What's crazy is how many times you've watched the MMPR video. It's true. You fool, that's ear biting range. You know, it was a calculated risk, but boy, am I bad at math. Who's a VTuber who would love to collab that you haven't collabed with before? You meaning like I want to collab with them? Does it have to be Power Rangers related, or is it just an in general thing? Not dusting. Repro's master plan. Fane's dying, so I pick him up. What about 5th? That's too many. I missed flexing. So sorry, Bun, but I'm here now. Oh, I got you. Don't worry. I'm sure I'll have to flex again at some point. Operation Get Roy on Hyperforce. There we go. Ooh, I like that. How you doing today? I'm vibing. Yeah. I am existing in a time and place. I think I've just been looking forward to tomorrow for the most part, because tomorrow's the long stream with Resident Evil 2. Friday is the baking stream with Haka. We have a new audio roleplay coming out on Friday with Haka. Very exciting stuff. So it's just been good, you know? It's been a good time. It's been tiring though, because my work schedule changed, my IRL work schedule, and I went from having off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays to now having off Fridays and Saturdays. However, that transition happened midweek. So after last week, I haven't had a day off in almost a week. So it'll be a week tomorrow since I've had a day off, which is I'm a little tired. I'm a little like brain fried. I'm working on my nerve to challenge Cynthia. Ooh. You got this. Mess up that Garchomp. That's the worst. That happens. It's not the end of the world, but it is why I am like very much looking forward to air quotes my weekend, because tomorrow is my new Friday, because I'm off Friday and Saturday. We get a long stream tomorrow. I get to do a lot of voice acting on Friday and Saturday. I get to hang out with Michaela and watch Legally Blonde on Friday. I get to bake tiramisu with Haka. We have the new roleplay coming out. A lot of really fun stuff. I'm really, really excited for the new awesome stuff that we've got planned, and a lot of the changes that we're making, because like I said, we're changing up some thumbnail stuff. We've got a lot of awesome guests this month in July. Yeah, Haka's the first of 3 guests. So we have 3 guest videos for July, which is really exciting. I'm super pumped for that. Holy moly. Yeah, especially because there's only 1 solo. Oh, I'm actually really excited for the solo this month too. That's what I mean. Like, I have been waiting for July for what feels like forever, because there's so many cool things that we have planned. And I already started making cool plans for August this month. So far, July is kicking off not terribly. That's fair. I do be like that. Yeah, Legally Blonde is on Friday. We're going to be on Michaela's channel. We'll be watching it there. Yeah, Haka, bro. Yeah, I'm really excited. Haka is awesome. Working with him was great. I loved the times that we have hung out together and played games, and getting to voice act with him has been awesome too. And of course, getting the opportunity to bake with him on Friday is going to be really good. Like I said, we're making tiramisu. So he said that he really likes tiramisu. And I was like, ooh, okay. Tiramisu time. So it's been a little bit since we made it. Yeah. Played Indigo Park for like an hour. My hands are so sweaty. It was terrifying. At Indigo Park. Indigo Park. My cousin had a Ninja action figure. White Tiger and Red Dragon Zord. Ooh. Nice. I really like the Thunder Zords. Good picks. Good picks. Performing in Legally Blonde, it's such a fun musical. I've never seen the musical. I've only seen the live action movie. You know, I guess that's the only type of movie there is for it. I love that musical. I'm really excited to see how it's changed from like non-musical to musical format. Wait, because that's how I felt about Mean Girls, because the quasi sequel of Mean Girls that was like a musical. Ooh, I really like that. That was really good. I had so much fun with that. You know what I mean? I think it was super good. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I feel like I'm getting a little lost here. I had the 2-foot-tall Turbo Megazord with the big Zords that combined into it. It was cool as hell, and like a dumbass, I didn't take care of it. No, Repro. I'm going to have to take you off my shoulder for that one. What the heck? What the heck, man? You're breaking my heart here. Ugh. Next, you're going to tell me... Next, you're going to tell me it's not Morphin time. Can you imagine a Power Rangers musical? It probably would not be very good. I'm not going to lie. That would... it would need to be too long. Unless... Jorge. Epic the Musical, but Power Rangers? You know? Take your vest off, thanks. I mean, you paid for it, didn't you? Never got into PR toys as a kid. I was going into middle school as it started and had to pretend like I didn't like it to be cool. I get you. I get you. Yeah, I feel like there's so many instances of that, because I even had that phase, because like Power Rangers been around for so long that like when you reach a certain age, it definitely was like, oh, you're not allowed to like Power Rangers anymore. And I was like, what? I'm so upset they never sold Andros' Spiral Saber. Oh yeah, people were telling me that. I think In Space was like the first season I remember airing, but I think I was like giga young. So like even then, like it probably was like past its time, but I never remember seeing that sword, or the saber I should say. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah. We were kids, we played hard with our toys. You know, it's very true. Very true, very real. Yeah. Ilium maybe going to be a lot of fight scenes, probably thanks to the Trojan War. Well, I mean, yeah, of course. I just meant more so, Jorge, do a Power Rangers musical next. Get in the Morphin grid. Get in the Morphin grid. Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Whoa. I don't know what that is. I think I might remember having a white tiger dagger. Oh, Saba, the talking sword. Hey, what's up? Is it KHXII? Kexi? Hi. Power Rangers Live was my first concert. Oh, was it like Red Hot Chili Peppers, or was it like Ron Wasserman himself? I had that phase when Ninja Steel was still on. Oh. We do not mention that Spider-Man musical. I'll take your word for it. What's up, that old school kid? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're kicking butt. Had the sword up until when I was 13. My mom got it for me at a yard sale. Whoa. That sounds awesome. One of my foundational memories being a kid, my mom lining up with me at a Toys R Us before they opened, since they got a Power Ranger shipment in. I ended up running in full tilt, cutting off all the adults, and snagged, I think, the Dragon Zord. One of the parents tried to trade me for a Goldar toy that wasn't even articulated, but I curled around the Zord like a centipede until my mom caught up. That is hilarious. People probably were so pissed. Yeah. Utena musical. Oh, good. Well, I'll take your word for it. I don't know what that one is either. Doing good. I'm ready for more Power Rangers. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the toys tonight. Yeah. Based chatter. Based on what? What are we basing on? Are we basing on personality? Because I got plenty of that. Nicely done, man. That's all I'm saying. Power Rangers was more my brother's thing, and he had a Red Ranger figure that he would call Matador for some reason. Not Matador. Interesting. It was the only one in the shipment. That's insane. What's up, Jimmy? Hi. I knew you'd say that. What do you mean by that? What do you... Also, if I remember correctly, I had the White Tiger Zord and the Mega Winger Zord. Ooh, I like the Mega Winger. Mega Winger is super cool. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Still have my Shogun Zord. I was so sad because they were doing the Legacy line when Bandai still had the toy rights, and they got up to the Ninja Megazord, but they never did the Shogun Zords, and then they never went into Zeo, and I was really sad because I really liked them. And I was like, man, these are great. These are so high quality. The Thunder Zords are great. White Tiger Zords great. Ninja Zords are great, you know? And we just never got anything else, you know? We didn't finish MMPR. We didn't even get to Zeo. I used to own a Mega Winger. It was one of my first Power Rangers toys ever owned. Wow, that was really cool. Never had any toys growing up. Onto a Pink Ranger costume. Ooh. Did I ever cosplay as a Ranger as a kid? I feel like I had to have, right? Maybe. This is a good question. I wanted the Astro Mega Ship, unfortunately. Never find it. All I found was the shield and the head. Whoa! What a combination. Holy crap. My cousin and I would play with the Pink Ranger because she had the heart-shaped visor with her helmet. Heart-shaped visor. Is that Jen? Jen from Time Force? My brother sold their Power Rangers toys. They played with them, but were gentle. Okay. I always wanted the Zords so bad. I grew up on Voltron. So seeing the Zords combined was awesome. Yeah. That's always where I liked the... Because I only ever got into one series of Transformers. And that was Transformers Armada. And I remember Armada because they had it was like whatever the yellow one was. It was like Ironside and Hot Shot or something. And you could combine them. You know what I mean? There were some really cool combinations that you could make. And I remember them combining, and I really liked that, you know? I had the movie release of the Ninja Zord with the Falcon Zord and the full MMPR movie weapon set. That's so cool, Chris. Oh, I love that. Wild Force Red for Halloween one year. Ooh. Pink Operation Overdrive Ranger one time for Halloween. Oh, that sounds fun too. Even if it's Operation Overdrive, getting to dress up as a kid as that, that sounds awesome. Did anybody else dress up as a Power Ranger for Halloween? If they ever start bringing out Power Rangers toys again, I hope other shows get more love. We're gonna find out. We'll see. My mom made the White Ranger Ninja outfit for me during Halloween in elementary school. As close to a cosplay as I got. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Armada's the only season I ever remember watching. It wasn't Bumblebee. No, Bumblebee wasn't around back then. Yeah. It was a different yellow sports car or something. My parents pressured me to sell my PR toys, but I used that money to buy a GameCube. Oh, nice. I sold a lot of my Power Rangers collection when I moved from Jersey to Texas because transporting that much stuff was difficult. And the extra money that I got for selling it was pretty helpful in the transition. So I still have all of my Lightning collection stuff. I have the green-white Morpher from the Legacy collection. It's sealed still. I think I have the red movie Morpher as well. What else do I have? I've got the Zeonizers, but I've taken those out a few times because I like playing with them. So. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I missed so much chat. Hold on, let me scroll down. I remember having a red Jungle Fury costume, but I don't think I've ever worn it for Halloween. Just as a at-home play Power Rangers thing. I love that. Bumblebee didn't really show up for over a decade until the movie started. Yeah, and right before the movie started is when I fell off of Transformers. Yeah. Hotshot was the stand-in for Armada. It was Hotshot. Oh wow, look at that. My brain's so wrinkly. Yeah, I've got the smarts. I'm not just all brawn. I'm personality and a little bit of brain. I was a quirky kid. I dressed up as Groucho Marx one Halloween. Had the cigar painted on the mustache and everything. What? Who? I have no idea who that is. That's crazy. Oh, I think my chat's freaking out a little bit. I feel a little lost. Who's Hotshot? He was like Bumblebee's stand-in for Transformers Armada. Yeah. There was a trademark with the name Bumblebee that Hasbro didn't want to fight over until the films. Oh. Yeah, my chat messages keep disappearing. What's happening? Like, they're not disappearing on stream, but like I'm reading them and I see them disappear. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm getting bamboozled. Yeah, that's crazy. I agree. Oh. Then too important, just Autobot from Transformers Armada. Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. That's crazy. Wow. I think it's just the Twitch messages that are disappearing too. I can read them on stream, luckily. I used to have one of the old Power Rangers blasters, but my parents sold it at a yard sale. So the White Tiger. I love the White Tiger. Tiger, Bujin Henge. So good. I was the blue 2017 Ranger on Halloween. Ooh, that sounds dope. Ooh, I love that. The modern toy line for Transformers has been reimagining a few of the Armada toys. It has been massively epic. Ooh. Oh my god, I've seen What That's Crazy like 7 times now, popping up in a row. I might have to pop out these chats. You get glasses for being a smart man. Thank you. I'm gonna have to pop out my chats real quick. Either that or like, can I like refresh this or something? Can I like close the multi-chat and re-add it? Docs. Multi-chat. What That's Crazy has shown up so many times. I don't know what's going on. Wait, did it just fix itself? I think it just fixed itself. Someone say something. Say you love buff bunny men with big personalities. It didn't fix itself. Oh god, it did not. I see it on the side. Wild Dio, that's crazy. All right. You know what? I don't know why my chat's being finicky tonight. Literally, I've seen Armada Prime redo was awesome. No mini cons. Like, that was so long ago. I'm more into busty redheads. And not busty pink heads? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick because I guess the coffee went through me a little bit more quickly than I expected. And yeah, we're gonna, oh my god, Stream Elements even is messing up with the chat. That's crazy right now. I will pop out chats, that way I can read them a little bit more easily. Okay. All right, I will be right back, guys. Sit tight. We're gonna react to the video in just a sec, okay? When I come back, find out next time on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Oh, thank you for the super. Roy, you're awesome. I love your Power Rangers videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. We're going to be reacting to another one from Connor. In just a minute, I just have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, I promise, okay? Sit tight. Sit tight. All right, let's see if it probably didn't. It probably didn't. Ooh, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and shkapow! Yippee! So I just moved this over here because I'm pulling up the video now. So we're gonna pull that up. Yeah, the chat messages are way off. Okay, let me pop out my chats so I can see everything properly, because I really want to be able to react to you guys while we're live, you know? Very, very important to me. Pop out chat. Okay. Perfect. And then we will turn the left monitor on. I will turn off La Musica, which, hey, that seemed like it was good timing. All right, let's get these chats back up on screen. I can see you guys properly now. I can actually see you guys properly. I have a question. Does Power Rangers 2017 still hold up till this day? Is it still good? I don't know if it was ever good. I don't know if it was ever good, I'm sorry to say. Because, like, Power Rangers 2017 was... everything that wasn't Power Rangers was great. But... everything that was Power Rangers is not very good, unfortunately. So, bye BRB screen, I'll miss you. Thorn, if you want to be a degenerate, just wait until we have enough money to commission this artist that I'm thinking of, that I'm sure people will very much enjoy, because I'm very excited for it. Thank you, Belmar. It is actually in the YouTube stream's description already. So, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So now I'm like less than 2 minutes of more fighting. Yep. Less than 2 minutes. It's great. I don't know, the villain lady in 2017 was supposed to be Rita Repulsa until I caved and looked it up. Oh, yeah. They're checking out so bound, doing an updated MMPR properly, having the cameo of JDF and others felt weird as a result. Yeah, I can feel that. You heard him, Thorn. Let's get that commission. Drew, listen, do be like that. Let's try to stay away from the very obscure taste of art. There's an SFW version too, if you want to get a Power Ranger suit and anything like that. 2017 lady was supposed to be Rita. Yep, Rita Repulsa. All right. All right. Let's start the video.
Power Rangers is honestly magical. Full of
True. Agree. Sorry, I always have to stop the video early just so I can continue making like those jokes, because I just always think they're really funny. Listen, okay? I did it intentionally this time, okay? Yes, all right. Connor based.
of memorable characters, suits, villains, morphers, megazords, you name it.
Sure.
The franchise has been going on for 30
Yo, the Beast Morphers Megazord. Okay, Connor. I see you showing some new stuff. Okay. He's got some knowledge of the new stuff. Who here has seen Beast Morphers? Raise your hand in chat. Have you seen Power Rangers Beast Morphers? I started getting a Kamen Rider. I just finished 01 in Geats. Curse you. Now I'm watching Wizardo and then Double. Ooh. We're starting Kamen Rider Hibiki this weekend on Discord. So if you want to watch Hibiki with us, come hang out. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. I watched 4 episodes and then dropped it. Oh. I think Beast Morphers was at least like a 7 out of 10. You know? Stopped with Operation Overdrive. Oh. Should at least watch Jungle Fury and RPM. Those are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
30 years now, and has always existed for one reason, and one reason only.
To sell toys.
To sell toys.
What is the Connor? Connor, what is this? I'm gonna scream, what is this? Because it's like the saber-tooth tiger helmet, but it's red, and this is the blade black. Anyway.
Yeah, come on. Power Rangers is the perfect toy commercial.
Of course.
You see your favorite Ranger wielding this awesome weapon, and you're like, hey, I want that.
Yeah, I want that toy. I never had any of the Dino Charge weapons.
Well, now you can.
Oh. Oh, the difference between the Japanese and American morpher with Dino Charge and Kyoryuger is insane, dude. It is, man, this thing is tiny. Your hand doesn't fit in it. It's missing paint details. It is atrociously bad. Gabrinzo! Gabutiria! Exactly like that. Cameron, thank you so much for the super. Go Toy Rangers. You're goddamn right. Hey, it worked in Japan? No, it does. I'm just saying it's like twice as big in Japan. This is way too small. Like, Connor is like perfect comparison size. Like, adult man. This is a too small of a toy. I'm just saying.
Power Rangers toys are just as beloved and nostalgic as the TV show itself. Whenever a new season would drop, you knew you'd be in for some really cool toys.
Hopefully.
And being a Power Rangers fan my entire life.
Wait, I just want to see him flip the key again.
Toys. And being a Power Rangers fan my entire life. Over the years.
Sorry, I haven't even seen Gokaiger. I can't wait to get to Gokaiger. We're so far away from it. We're on Abba Ranger. And I still have myself. Because listen, anytime Kane is with me and we see something cool like a new season, like that we're watching, and we're like, oh, what are they saying, Gokaiger? Barita! De Carita! Orange! Like, you got it. Listen. Anyway, sorry.
I've accumulated a few.
Just a few.
So today I wanted to discuss and show off some Power Rangers toys from my childhood and beyond. Give a little throwback to the old days and just gush about my nostalgia.
I agree. I think that's a good idea. I feel like I remember this. It had voice lines when you press the belt, right? Yeah. Wow. I had the Gokai Morpher. Ooh. Oh yeah, I love the Gokai change callouts. I also maybe just really like Captain Marvelous, even though I don't know anything about him, because his voice is just very Gokai change. Like, it's very it's down there, you know? And it sounds very commanding.
My nostalgia.
I can't wait till we get to Gokai.
Content warning?
Connor? Connor? What do you mean? Connor, what do you mean content warning? What do you mean content warning? What does this mean? Anyway.
I guess some of these toys have seen better days. While they are vintage, they are the ones from my childhood.
Oh, Connor. Oh, Connor. That is, Connor. Ooh. Look at him smiling about it, too. He's like, yeah, dance. Captain Marvelous and Guy Ikari are amazing dweebs. Guy being Toku Weeb is so good for the season. Like, everyone wanted to gnaw on Leo, but like, that's all I'm saying.
Some of them are over 30 years old.
That's crazy.
And as a kid, I'd naturally make them
what's
fight
up, Remziel?
and they'd break a little bit.
Just listen, I did the same thing. I did that with Megazords though, which probably more expensive to do with Megazords, because like you just turn a Megazord to have it punch another Megazord and like a giant chunk of it comes off and you're like, oh. Whoops.
So yeah, if that doesn't bother you, then I hope you can enjoy this nostalgic trip down memory lane.
Yay!
Hello, and welcome to my carpet, classic carpet shot.
Wait a minute. This is music that I listen to. This is my music. What do you...
So what we're going to do is just go through all the Power Rangers toys I happen to own. So I decided to tackle...
Oh, it's just the toys he owns? Oh, I thought he was just looking at toys in general. Like toy commercials. Ooh, interesting.
We're going to start from the beginning and work towards the end. So let's start with the Mighty Morphin ones.
Sure.
All right, starting off with the classics here. Oh yeah, you could tell.
Oh, brother. Oh my God. What are they doing to my boy? Billy has seen better days. And Zach's arms are so yellow. He looks like he's been playing in the dirt. What happened, bro? My man Zach, what happened?
You could tell that these were played with throughout my youth.
Oh, Zach's missing an arm too. I didn't even realize.
These are the iconic flip head ones.
Oh my god, the flip heads were the best. You'd pull down the belt buckle and you can see like the chest plate on the middle, and it would flip the head around between Ranger and civilian form.
Only have Zach and Billy. Billy, for some reason, has been through.
Billy's missing a leg too, bro. Look at how they massacred my boys. Oh, just some nail polish as paint. They'll be fine. I mean, you're probably not wrong. Let's be real here. He's probably just playing in the dirt. I mean, listen, I could have. No, so this is the same type of paint that they used for like for things like the Dreamcast or like old school like NES and SNES stuff. So like if you go back and look at stuff from like the late 80s, early 90s, and then mid 90s, everything had this weird fire resistant paint, and over time it oxidizes and turns yellow. So like this white stuff that turns yellow, it's the fire resistant paint that would oxidize and turn yellow. So yeah, Holly Jolly, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'm a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting, and I love working out, in case you couldn't tell. Guys, welcome in. We are reacting to Connor's nostalgic trip down memory lane with some Power Rangers toys. I'm like pausing to talk about what I remember and what I remember owning or remember playing with, because I didn't own a lot of the like Mighty Morphin and like up through Turbo stuff. I had stuff that was gifted to me from a neighbor that, air quotes, was done with Power Rangers. So like that's where I got the majority of my Mighty Morphin and onward stuff. But like I wasn't buying it in stores because I was not born when Mighty Morphin was airing. So we call that battle damage. Ooh, I like that. At least they won't burn up. True. I wonder if the helmets are intact. We're gonna find out. But yeah, guys, pull in. When you say Discord, you mean you're setting up a live stream where you see your reactions on the YouTube while leaving behind a Discord link? No. We sit down and watch it together in Discord. Yeah. I've never thought about doing one of those like member only, like reacting to / watching this series type thing. I mean, I'll talk to some of my corporate friends about it. I've never considered doing that, because like, don't people do that sometimes? Like, yeah, like a Menshi stream. Like they'll be like, all right, guys, Menshi stream, we're gonna watch this, and if you're a member, you can watch the stream with me, and I'll share the Discord link so people can watch the show, and like that's it. But I'll only be reacting to like, I don't know, YouTube or something. I don't know how that stuff works. That sounds complicated. I feel like I'd rather just keep it free on Discord. I'm bad at monetizing myself. You guys know this by now. That's why I have to thank the many people that, you know, gift subs, cheer, donate, or super chat. Like Cameron, thank you for the $10 super. I remember having a Power Ranger Samurai toy that's similar to the flip hands, but it also changed to Super Samurai mode. That's super cool. I love that. Yeah. Canon Draken timeline moment. Yeah, listen, Draken got to him. Absolutely. Tree, stop it. I know some folks that do it subscribers only who get access to certain channels on Discord. We'll see. I'll play around with an idea, but I do kind of just like making it a Discord thing with the community.
Much worse.
Because we do it often.
Listen, before you start judging.
Oh. I probably should have played a little bit more and let him say, before you start judging. Does he share the Discord links on YouTube? Yeah, type !Discord in chat, Toku Duelist. Yeah, it's always been there. I'm pretty sure it's in the YouTube description too. Pretty sure. Could be, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Discord's been free and open to join for everybody. So.
As a kid, right? The whole thing is that I make them fight all the time, and
yeah.
So I play a little rough. They miss body parts. What is cool?
You played a little rough, but what happened to Billy? Zach at least, like, you know, one arm missing. He could probably still, you know, he could probably still fight. But like, Billy's missing both his arms and a leg, homie. Did you just not like Billy? What happened?
about them is that despite missing a couple of limbs, the head flippers still work.
Ooh, and those are in good shape. Okay. Okay, Connor, I see you. Also, in case anybody wants to see that again, the head flippers are so cool. Even now, I think they're super cool. Here, we're gonna go through it in slow motion. Look at that. Look how fast it is. Look how fast it is. It's like 5 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6 frames. Fun stim toy. I agree completely. Springs. How do they work? I don't know. Listen, don't ask me. Okay? I'm stupid. Or in the words of Flay, I'm stupidly attractive. I heard Flayon say that today on his stream. I was like, wait a minute. I need to use that from now on. I'm stupid. Stupidly attractive. I gotta remember that.
Still work.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. The paint's a little damaged and worn off.
That happens.
But yeah, these are like the iconic Power Rangers toys. Whenever anyone thinks of Power Rangers toys or collectible, they are thinking of the flippers, the head flippers. I don't know why I only have these two. I guess a funny fact is that these toys obviously have like male builds. They look like guys. Kimberly and Srini, they also had these builds.
That's because it was easier, like from a toy making perspective. Paint is cheaper than plastic, so it was just easier to use the same toy mold for them entirely. But it's really funny too. If you are a modern Power Rangers collector, you would know that I think they remade all of these. Was it during Saban's time still, or was it during Hasbro's that they remade these? Roblox looking at. That's crazy. That's insane. The space for mechanisms and heads, yeah. I've always wanted the MMPR Power Blaster sets. Man, I wish they finished making the Power Blaster weapons, Hasbro, because they were 3 weapons short of doing all of the power weapons. Because they did the daggers, the lance, the sword, and the dagger, like Dragon Dagger. So we missed Saba, the power bow, and the power axe. And I really wanted the power axe. Really mad.
It was the same thing in the SNES video game. They just had one mold and they said, yeah, girl, guy, it doesn't matter. But surprisingly,
it was the same in the video game. That's funny.
Work. They go well. Do I regret busting them up a little bit? Of course, but
what?
You know, that's the nature of toys. When you
can't regret it. Listen, you were a kid. You gotta have some fun. Listen, if your toys don't look like this when you're done with them, you ain't having a fun time. At least when you're a young kid, you know?
You're not putting it on the shelf like an amiibo collection.
Call the guy from Toy Story 2.
Fight the monsters and creating the most.
Do the master restore to them? That would be insane. What a crazy idea.
Epic storylines known to mankind. It's Morphin time. Boom. Perfectly functional.
Yeah.
Perfectly fun. The shiny, high quality toy.
Yeah.
Perfect. These are great.
Yeah.
Now up next is the Morpher.
That is the legacy Morpher that Saban put out with Bandai. It is part of the legacy line. I have this one, and mine is still sealed, but it also came with the White Ranger Power coin.
Is not one from the 90s. This is a what was it, like a legacy collection thing?
No, I think Connor, you're right. It is the legacy. It's not the Lightning. Because the Lightning ones are way cheaper. If you look at it, you can tell. This is die cast. This is real metal. You're right, Connor. You did not need to correct yourself.
Is not one from the 90s. This is a what was it, like a legacy collection?
It is legacy collection. It is. It's the MMPR green white Tommy one. What's the difference? The legacy collection was during Bandai's ownership of the toy license. They were still putting out toys when they were working with Saban, and they did the legacy line, which was kind of supposed to be a retrospective look back and really, really high quality pieces of molds and metal and die cast, and these things were heavy. Like the coin in the middle that pops out, I'm saying this was like a 2-pound coin, and I'm not exaggerating. This was a heavy ass coin. 2 pounds on that coin. Insane. Yeah. The Lightning Collection, however, was Hasbro's idea of doing something similar. Some of the things are really good. While this is not die cast, the quality of plastic I think is actually really good, and the morpher felt really comfortable. I really like this morpher. I know a lot of other people don't. A lot of people prefer the legacy ones. I like the legacy ones to look at. This one is way more fun to play with, though, I will say. Yeah.
This thing was pretty expensive.
Was it? Maybe it's because I got it at launch that it wasn't.
Really good. This is some high quality stuff.
Yeah.
Let me knock it on the microphone.
Yeah, it is.
That is.
It is die cast and metal. They put a lot of effort and money into these, which is probably why the legacy line died, unfortunately. Yeah.
It's pure metal, this thing.
Yeah, it's chunky.
The coin comes out. I have the dragon coin in there, and this thing is just
chunky.
So high quality. It's heavy.
It's chunky.
I think I have a battery in this thing. Let's see.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And if you hold down, if I remember correctly, there's like a button to make the lights and sound effects and everything like that go off. And it also opens the morpher. If you hold it down, I think it plays the theme as well. I got it on trick to New York when I was a kid. Oh, nice. Legacy Morpher is better as a display piece, while Lightning Collection is better as a toy. That I agree with. That is what I was trying to say. Thank you. I appreciate you.
So yeah, you morph, and you go, it's morphin' time, and Dragon Zord. Simple as that.
I love that. And then it still has the Z on the back for Zhu Ranger, because that's what it was, that's the source material, Zhu Ranger.
I always preferred the action figures as a kid, I wasn't a fan of like the morphers or the weapons. I like the action figures because I like to make them fight and break.
I like the morphers because I always like to do, even now, I like doing the poses. Like, who doesn't, shout out to Omni Ranger, first of all. Who doesn't like doing poses for like the morphs and the henshin? Because like, if you're a Kamen Rider fan, you know at least one henshin. I know Ichigo's because it's like one of my favorites. And you know it. And it's so cool to just, shoo, Rider henshin, and you just, and it makes you feel cool,
each other. I'm glad I got this as an adult, because if I had something like this as a kid,
would have broken it
100%. I would have destroyed it. I know they made morphers in the 90s. There's no way they were this quality though.
I don't know what the freaking morphers looked like in the 90s. I don't think I ever saw them. I've only seen the Legacy and the Lightning Collection ones. I'd have to like look it up. I know Decade, Double, and Geats. I don't know any of those. Geats and Beast for me. Okay. I know Black and Black RX's henshin poses. Those are so cool. I freaking love Black and Black RX's henshin sequences because there's so many hand movements, and Black starts with the and he's like clenching his fists, and he's like, it's so good. It's so, the music that plays, man, I freaking love it. Sorry, I got excited. I've really been enjoying watching Kamen Rider with the community, and yeah, I've just been having a great time. I'm really excited to get back into watching Hibiki. So if you guys want to see those experiences live, come join us on Discord. It's free. Come vibe with us. It's great. Rider kick. So true, Kramer. Thank you so much for the super. You've been so generous tonight. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
They definitely were like, they must have been cheap plastic. I have no way of proving that. To readily sell this to kids at a Walmart, there's no way you could only sell the $60 metal version.
Yeah.
I have the Tiger Zord coin.
This is a collector's item, not a toy. It's probably like the best way to put it.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where though. I also have I don't want to pull it out right now, I'll just get a different shot. The Dino Zord. That thing is
this is the Hasbro one. Okay. I don't have this one. I kind of wanted it because I sold mine. And the reason I know it's the Hasbro one is because it's got this weird texture thing in the middle, which is not accurate to the show. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't at the same time. I think this was like $150. But again, it wasn't the same quality as like the die-cast version from the Legacy version. Did anyone get this one? I really wanted this, but yeah, it was just, I couldn't justify buying it after I just sold my collection to move, What's What's up, hero? Welcome in.
Super high quality, dude. Like,
yeah, I
don't
want
know.
this still.
That thing, I think was like, I got it as a gift. I think it was
It's cool.
$200 or so.
Yeah, these things are giga expensive. Oh, hey, Twitch looking out for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. They just said die-cast versions are heavy as heck. Yeah, so it's DIE, die-cast, which means it's like a God, what is it? It's not metal, but it's basically metal is like the best way of describing it. It's like metal without being metal. So you just say die-cast to describe it. Metal coated. I mean, it like is metal because it's got the weight of it. Metal but cheap, maybe. It's got the weight of it. The weight of it. It's a list art. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word.
Insane. It's I don't know if it's worth $200, but the quality of that thing, the source.
Some of it's really cool too, because like you can see some of the pieces are like almost like see-through, because like this isn't a sticker, this is like see-through plastic, and like you can almost see like the circuitry on the inside, which is a cool concept. But then it's like, well, this is what it was like in the show. This isn't what it's like in the show. What the heck, guys?
It is super
That's
big.
kinda why I want it.
It's a really high quality
That's why I
toy.
want
The
it.
box it came in was super impressive too.
Yeah.
So what can you do?
It's like I still want this. I honestly, what I would prefer to get is there's Gunpla. So Bandai Japan has a Gunpla series called Super Mini Pla, and they do Super Sentai and Power Rangers Mecha. I have the Dragon Zord, but I was never able to get this or Titanus. Man, I want more of these. But every time I find them and I put them on my throne or anything like that, because I'm like, I can't afford to get them all the time, you know? Anytime I'm like waiting to get them, I'm like, oh, I'll get them later. Sold out in like a couple of days. And like then they just never reprint them. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. Because they look so cool. And I did a Dragon Zord like making stream. I made it on stream. So yeah.
Here's something that definitely did not come out in the 90s.
What is
on the
that?
surface, it's just a MMPR Red Ranger head, but just like the action figures, if you flip it open, how do you flip it? There you go. If you flip it open,
What?
it's a game.
Is it a plug and play? Whoa.
It's a Mighty Morphin plug and play. It's got the epic thing where the joystick is on the right side. I guess if you're a left-handed gamer, you finally got representation.
What?
I'm not going to show off any for this video because I may or may not be
He did.
working on a video that involves Power Rangers and video games. So be on the lookout for that in the future.
Okay.
But it's a pretty cool
We'll watch
thing.
that
I think
another time.
I
We'll watch that
probably
another
got
time.
this, as a Christmas gift. Probably from a Walmart. But it's cool. I've never seen this anywhere really, in anyone's collection.
I don't even think I knew this existed. I knew like they had to have had stuff like this, but like I didn't know it was a Red Ranger flip open head. That's so crazy. Yeah, they put too much work into designing that. I agree. 100%.
I'm not saying it's rare, but here it is. Now, I don't know what happened in my childhood, but I have zero Zeo or Turbo toys.
Oh, wait, that's it for Mighty Morphin as well? You didn't have any like the Thunder Zords, no Ninja Zords, no Shogun Zords? On Taiga, Bujin Henge.
Don't ask me. I was 3.
I want to
didn't buy
ask
them.
you.
So moving on, we have In Space. First off, we have the classic.
It's his favorite morpher. It's why when Connor and I collabed, when we did the Q&A that we did, I asked him specifically, I was like, I think I know the answer to this already, but what's your favorite morpher? What's your favorite season? Who's your favorite ranger? And it was the Astro Morpher from Power Rangers in Space, and Andros is his favorite ranger, and In Space is his favorite season. You know, what even are the toys for Zeo? The Zords. They also had the head flippers. They had the power weapons that you could combine. Just stuff like that, you know. Yeah, but Astro Morpher, that's his favorite.
The Morpher. I actually didn't have this as a kid.
Oh.
I bought this on Ranger Board.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We've talked about Ranger Board a couple times here on the channel. For those of you that don't know, Ranger Board was like think like how Reddit or like Tumblr works, you know? And it's that, but for only Power Rangers. But Ranger Board was the Wild West. Yeah, it's a giant forum site. It still exists too. But like I remember having some really negative reactions and negative experiences with it when I was younger. Because I remember like going to it and like wanting to meet other people that were like into Power Rangers and like talk about our favorite seasons, talk about fan theories. And I just remember like so much, vitriol and poison being spouted and just people being constantly negative and angry and cursing and all this other crazy stuff. And I was like, what is happening right now? Is wild. Like 1 out of 10 to toxic. 10 being the most toxic. We'll say it was like a 7 or an 8. It was crazy, dude. It was wild.
Yeah, I bought this from there. The wrist strap is very tight. It's all
yeah, because they were for kids.
Obviously made for kids, not old man me.
Sounds like Twitter.
When I first bought it, I was in like middle school, I think, and I wore it a lot. Let me just put it like that. I wore this thing as much as humanly possible. Never took it off. I was at home.
I mean, it's in pretty good condition if you bought it in middle school. That's pretty good condition,
I'd be like, doing chores or
Solid
doing
7,
homework. I'd be wearing this thing just in case you needed it. You never know when you're gonna have to bust it out.
You never know when you're gonna have to morph, guys. You heard it here first, okay? Always got to keep that thing on you. You got to stay strapped. But there are a few times that I haven't been there in years. Yeah, I haven't been there in a millennia. Why are people the way they are? Why are people the way they are? Why are we here? Just to suffer. Every night I can feel my arm and my leg.
Up next,
anyway.
We have the what are these things called? Galaxy gliders.
Super Silver Surfer. I think he had like a different name for his because he sat down in his. I think.
I don't have the figure. I don't know where it is. I remember having it as a kid.
Yeah, because it turned into a motorcycle
or something. But it also transforms, in Zane's case, I don't know if the
into
other toys did it. It would make sense if they did.
They did not, from what I remember, because I remember having some of these toys. And the in-space figures that came with the Galaxy gliders had like the worst articulation ever. I'm saying like the legs bent and the arms bent at the elbows, and that's it. I had a motorcycle. Yeah. This was
transforms in Zane's case. I don't know if the other toys did it.
Where's the shot?
Gear. I don't know where it is.
There I remember this is a shot from Mega Ranger. He did actually have this, so this was real. Yeah, from Mega Ranger. So
into the cycle, the motorcycle, 2-in-1 classic. I unfortunately can't show off much of it though because I don't have the toy to put on top of it. That's not true, actually. I do have these.
Oh my gosh. Wait, is that Cassie or is that Andros? That's Cassie, right? Why does she look red? What happened? It's like the colors are supposed to get light. What? What happened? Oh my gosh, dude. What happened?
I don't know why. I've had these since I was a kid. These are straight up the exact figures from the 90s.
Bro, what? I need to know what happened that these are like a different color of pink than the body. And like Ashley's just ravaged, destructionificated. Yeah, oxidation. Yeah, but why in this capacity? There's like red, and there's like pink, and there's like bubblegum pink. Damn. You gotta be Andros now. Damn, she pulled an Amelia before it was even time.
But they're still in one piece because
still more pain than the Neil Saban toys, true.
Because they were the girl toys,
Right, guys. In case you didn't know, little tongue-in-cheek action. Girl toys can't fight. This is a joke. Actually, funny thing. In MMPR, did you guys know there were actually a brand of dolls specifically for like, I don't know if it was Kimberly and Trini, but it was definitely Kimberly and Aisha had like dress up dolls. It was like, oh, Kimberly and Aisha are going to the mall. Find them some new outfits. Oh, they have to morph into action. And it's like the baggiest, worst looking Power Rangers outfit you've ever seen. Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of them. it is crazy. MMPR, Kimberly doll. Oh my god, I found it. Oh my god, I found it. Oh wait, I found the combo pack. Oh my god, perfect. There we go. There it is. There is a commercial. Yep. So they were, you know. Power Rangers for girls. Can we please see the commercial? It's copyrighted, unfortunately. I can't watch it. I wish we could, Thorn. I wish. Yeah, Power Rangers for girls. Man, that is wild to me. It is wild to me. It is crazy. This can't be true. It feels like a fever dream. Nope. They did a second line of them too with Aisha. Once Aisha came out. We'll say Aisha. Hold on. Aisha. Hey, there it is. I found it. Wow, these are not that hard to find pictures of. These are not that hard to find pictures of. Whoa. Thanks, Google. Google coming in the clutch. There we go. Yeah. And then you see they have like the outfits on the sides, you know? And this, I think this was for the movie. I think this is from the movie because they're like the sparkly outfits and they have the crane and the bear symbol. Whoa. Half-baked Rangers looking at. Yeah, listen, the 90s were a wild time. Let me tell you. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Rita's sent down her evil space aliens, but the boys can handle that. Meanwhile, Kimberly and Aisha are deciding what to wear. I feel like that's how the commercial would go. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because that's always how those commercials started, you know? You can find a video about the dolls. I'll see if I can find one in the future, but I can't watch the commercials, unfortunately. Gotta fight in style. True.
I mean, you can't blame me. I was a little boy. I wanted the Guy Ranger. So why?
Listen, I think we get.
I got Cassie and Ashley. Honestly, beyond me.
You got me.
It blows my mind.
I mean, we know how much you love Ashley, so maybe it's just that. Maybe you had a crush, and maybe it was a combo pack with Cassie. You know?
We got these, but it's funny. But they're all still in one piece, which I think is really cool. They're definitely pronounced, if you want me to call.
Yeah, battle armor. Yeah, did you guys know? Yeah, they just have some personality. You know, they just have some personality.
That's all right. Now we got the big board, the Mega Voyager. I also bought this on Ranger Board. Once I found out about that forum, it was like a fan forum, and there was like people selling stuff. I was like, oh, does anyone have this? I put out a post, and yeah, I gave a stranger my money when I was in like.
I gave a stranger my money, and all he gave me was this really weirdly painted and stickered plastic.
Like the 6th or 7th grade. I always wanted this one as a kid. By the time I was kind of growing up, I think Power Rangers in Space came out when I was 3, so I obviously had VHS recordings that I watched years later. So by the time I was like, oh, that is cool, it wasn't in stores anymore. And
I think that's how I was too, because like I wasn't alive for like when MMPR was airing, but I was very fortunate enough that I had like a neighbor who was very close with my family. And they were like, oh, I'm too cool for Power Rangers now. I'm going to play PlayStation, you know, or PlayStation 2. And so like they gave me like this. I remember I had this. It was this giant green tub of Power Rangers toys. And it was the classics, you know, Dino Megazord, Thunder Megazord, White Tiger. The Dragon Zord was there. They had the Ninja Zords, the Shogun Zords. Nothing at all from Zeo. Nothing at all from Turbo. So, yeah.
I'd never find it. So when I finally got my hands on it, this was the first Zord I ever got that like I was able to build. You know, actually put it together. Like
anyone else have Bionicles? Me. I loved Bionicles. Bionicles were so cool. Oh my god, they were so cool.
Zord is supposed to. Shoutouts to whoever sold me this on Ranger board. Now, while I didn't have the Mega Voyager as a kid, I did have the Mega
Winger. Yes. Oh, I love this thing. And like, this is what I was saying before about the fire resistant paint. This is what happens over time, guys. It oxidizes, and you can tell which pieces use the fire resistant paint versus like what didn't.
And you can tell this is vintage because it's once again got that Super Nintendo pea yellow stain.
It's fire resistant yellow, okay?
And I don't know why. The wings are perfectly white still, but the whole body is weirdly colored.
The wings weren't painted.
This is the classic, the Mega Winger.
Yeah.
There it is. Of course.
I remember this thing. I don't know if I had this, but I remember it.
First, you just... Oh, well, there it goes. That's what happens when pieces are loose and I play with it as a kid.
That's true.
But yeah, it comes apart.
Legs come down.
As this is supposed to, just like in the show. The hands will come out right here.
Oh, I want to see the head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the head pops out.
Yo, the head's in, like, perfect condition. Hold on a second. Whoa. Society gendering toys again? Not these. Well, these were for boys, you know? The girls had to have the doll ring. Jeez, dude. I used to have most of the main Wild Zords, but I had to get rid of them. I had the Wild Zords. I definitely had those. I remember. But I think that was around the time I stopped getting them, because I don't think I did Ninja Storm. Oh, wait, no, I did. Wait, no, and I did Dino Thunder as well. I didn't do SPD. Dino Thunder was the last season I had toys for. There we go. I figured it out.
Perfect. There we go. The blaster is also somewhere, I promise. I didn't...
The blaster's right here. What do you mean the blaster's somewhere? It's right here, Connor. What do you mean? Did you lose it in the time it took you to transform this? What do you mean? Okay.
Lose that. A part of me appreciates the wear and tear, the yellow, the off color. You know, it feels vintage. It feels
it's right there on the floor. Connor, it's right there. That's the blaster. He would hold it with two hands and shoot it. I'm gonna scream, dude. I'm actually losing my mind.
Like it's mine and mine alone. I obviously really loved the silver.
He's even holding it. Look, he's even holding it in the commercial. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. I'm actually gonna lose my goddamn mind. It's right there. It's right. It's in the commercial you used in the video, Connor. I'm gonna scream. Also, this is really funny that this is a Spanish or I think this might actually be French. I think this is a French commercial. Power Rangers, what is it? Dans l'espace. What? That is crazy.
Silver Ranger. I'm happy about it. There we go.
Thank you. This is what I was waiting for. Thank you, Connor. All is well now. If you could have any Megazord as a high quality toy, which one would you want? Ooh. I mean, I had the Thunder Zords at one point, you know? The Thunder Zords are some of my favorites, Cameron. That's a good question. I had the Legacy Thunder Zords, and I had them, they were in great condition, you know, but I had to sell them. And that was a great make. The Legacy Thunder Zords were so good. So is the Tiger Zord. They never made Tor, so it was never finished. Tor, the Turtle Shuttle Zord. I feel like I would say that, you know, because I loved the Thunder Zords are my favorite, but like I would have loved the Shogun Zords. I think would have been dope too. I love the concept of separate like robot Zords coming together separately. So like the Shogun Zords, the Super Zeo Zords, the Rescue Zords. What else had it? The Mystic Force Megazord, I think, counts. Is that the last time they did that? Ooh. Hey, thank you again for the super. You've been so generous tonight. Make sure you're taking care of yourself too, but thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh.
Just like in the show, Wing Blaster, bang bang, classic toy.
Perfect.
Also, what blew my mind was in the show, the wings can come off the Mega Winger, and it can go inside the Mega Voyager.
Yeah!
Instant game changer.
It's so cool. I loved the combining Megazord aspect because, like, you could tell that they were air quotes planning ahead. Obviously, it was easier because, they had the Bandai molds and they were able to work off of those. So it's so cool to see like different mecha combining when they didn't come out at the same time. So like the Falcon Zord from like the Ninja Zords, and then just the Ninja Megazord and it combining with that, or like Tor the Shuttle Zord combining with the others. I used Tor as a kid to hold video game instruction manuals. Wait, that's so awesome, Kane. Thank you for the super. I've never had a Tor, so I was like, man, I really wished one would come out in the Legacy Collection, and then he just never did. Or like the Zeozords. I kind of wish they did the Zeozords.
It blew my mind that these two things were compatible.
Yeah.
Although it makes sense. That's what they did in the show.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't the toys be like that too?
Absolutely.
All right, up next we have Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
Leo! What happened? Brother! Oh my god, I know we saw him earlier, but my goodness gracious, dude. Oh. How are Cassie and Ashley in better condition than Leo is? Leo is missing both of his arms. Yo, he's got the Lights of Orion too. You can tell because of the buckle and the armband. Bro. How you gonna rip through the Lights of Orion like that? Ginga no Hikari. That's crazy.
Now, I guess as a fun fact, when I was working on the video, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy was like the most viewed Power Rangers ever up to that point.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy because like obviously Mighty Morphin was Mighty Morphin, and then Zeo was a drop in viewership, and then Turbo was also a drop in viewership. But then In Space went up, and In Space was so well received that Lost Galaxy carried over the momentum from In Space. And In Space had crazy toy sales. The Astro Megaship specifically was insanely popular. I remember so many friends had the Astro Megaship and I never did, but yeah, I remember the Lost Galaxy things. Like, I don't think I had any of the Lost Galaxy Zords. Now that I think about it, I don't think I had any of them. I mean, like, I was still so young then, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, crazy to think about how successful of a season it was. And it's also crazy because they took the budget from Mystic Knights to make Lost Galaxy. It's why Mystic Knights got cut so much. They took budget from it to make Lost Galaxy bigger. And hey, it paid off, Bandai had a super mini pla line of model kits that featured Power Ranger Zords at the very least. Yeah, we were talking about it as well because I have the Dragon Zord or Dragon Caesar from Zyuranger, but I was never able to get any of the other ones because I think by the time I got Dragon Caesar, they had already stopped making the Megazord and they never made Titanus. And then I started looking at other seasons and the same thing. So like Die Ranger was sold out, Kaku Ranger was sold out, and I was like, man, this would have been perfect because I would have loved to build those on stream. I'll check sometime and like add them to my throne or something like after stream to see if I can find them anywhere. But yeah, I would love to do like model making like streams, like gunpla making streams of the Power Rangers mecha. I think that would be super freaking cool. I think it would be really fun. Yeah. I could have sworn Titanus was made. I think they just made it recently. I feel like we talked about this in Discord, funny enough.
It beat Mighty Morphin. It had more toy sales, more toys released.
There you go.
I had no idea, but
yeah,
hey, you learn something new every day.
Learn something new every day.
Here I have Leo inside the what the hell?
Missing Knight's considered lost.
Jet.
Ooh. It kind of is. I don't think you can watch Mystic Knights anywhere legally. I think all of it's on YouTube, so you could technically watch it there. But like, I don't think it's on like a streaming service officially or anything like that. Found Super Many Thunder Megazord. It ain't cheap though. Yeah, it's probably like $200. I wouldn't be surprised. Roy to pick up 2 new Gunpla Gundam models. Ooh, nice. nice. I've never made a Gunpla, but I would make more Power Rangers ones. Have you looked at Bandai's Soul of Chogokin Megazord and Dragonzord? I want them, but I don't want to spend the money on them. I'll throw them on my throne. I'll throw them on my throne. If people want to buy them for me and see me like assemble them on stream or something, I'm down, you know?
Jammers? Is that Lightspeed Rescue? I don't even remember.
Jet Jammers sounds right. I'm not going to lie. Jet Jammers sounds right.
But this poor guy...
Let me
get him out of here.
He is messed up, bro.
He took the...
Bro, why is he missing a leg? Oh, why is he missing a leg?
most abuse as a kid. I don't know why, but he is missing both of his arms. His leg had like a bootleg screw job. Like we tried to put a screw through it to fix it.
Oh, I thought that was just normal. Damn, Connor.
There's one.
Yeah, Leo after the final battle before he gives the thumbs up. That's crazy. They're making a clear King Brachion. It's over $200. That's what it was. Maybe that's what it was.
His other leg too, so his joints don't bend. This guy is hanging on by a thread.
I love
The
it.
Jet Jammer works though. That's not busted. Which must
It works. What does it have? Wheels on the
nice,
bottom?
But yeah, this is really cool. There's probably missiles here, but look at the condition of Leo.
Nah, I'm sure the missiles are somewhere. You'll find them, right? Guys, we know we'll find him. He's the Lieutenant Dan of Power Rangers toys. That's a messed up. Thank you for the super. Thank you.
You expect you to have the little missiles lying around somewhere.
You guys have been crazy tonight. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you. You guys are gonna make me cry.
He's got the Lights of Orion though, which is
Mini Plove
which
Grand
is
Liner.
pretty cool. I'll be honest. Probably the
I'll
best
add things to
power-up.
my
Let me know.
things to my throne. Don't worry.
Here's another thing I had: the Lost Galaxy Morpher.
Ginga Tensei. I like this thing. The Ginga brace.
I think when I was really getting into Power Rangers, actually, it must have been during Lost Galaxy's run.
Oh, I guess
because
so.
I have a good bit of Lost Galaxy merchandise, and this is one of them. You know,
Wait, do you have the mecha? That's what I want to know. I want to know if he has the mecha because the morphers are dope.
don't think the battery works. I don't have a battery. I should have prepared this better. But yeah,
What do you mean you should have prepared it better? No, this is you're just pulling out your toys. Go for it. Have some fun. Power Rangers model kits. Try a Big Bad Toy Store. I think I actually still get, like, what's it called from them? I still get like advertisements for them. I'll take a look. Like I said, I'll add stuff to my throne after stream because surprise, surprise, Thorn, who just gifted 5 member. Thank you so much for the 5 member. I appreciate that. Is always yelling at me to make sure that my throne is full, and I always forget to. Big Bad's very reliable. I'll take a look.
you know, it's pretty high quality. This part has still kept up its shine, even though
Thank
they
you,
never
Thorn.
twist it in the show.
Thank you,
The
Thorn.
colors are still intact. The button, I think it just makes like a noise, like a
Yeah,
explosion
probably.
noise. Now,
Thorn
conversely,
engaged with
I
Boy.
got
You don't need to. I'm gonna add more stuff to Throne. After stream. I promise. Okay, I'll add the model kits. I'll add like the Soul of Chogokin stuff. If you guys really want to see me like unpack that on stream. No, I'm not doing it right now. Just in case it accidentally reveals my like address or something. Okay, I can't do that.
this.
What
Now,
is
this
that?
is in very bad condition. I don't know what happened to the colors right here. but
McDonald's?
It looks like I ripped it off. I don't know why I would have done that. It's obviously cheaper. It's way more hollow.
McDonald's?
This isn't even shiny. It doesn't spin. What's the deal with this? As a kid, I always noticed that like, oh, it's got like a little sensor right there. So it must just be a stupid laser pointer. But no, the Morpher is actually compatible with this.
Huh?
It's a very big, Lost Galaxy. It's Leo.
What is this? Wait, I don't know what this is. I didn't have any of the what's it called, but yeah, Burger King toy. I'll take your word for it.
You could see on his chest right here that it's got the flippy head thing. So inside here,
Oh.
you can see. Oh yeah, that's horrifying. There's Leo just chilling in there.
Hi. Want to be my friend? That's Leo. Leo head ass right there. He's been disarmed.
So it's a head
What's
flippy
up?
thing. And
wait,
this
not Risen Days? The Trisen Days? Hi, welcome in.
controls it. So you're supposed to hit
Terrifying.
this button
And he
and
morphs.
it flips.
Oh,
Now, as a
I get it.
kid, I would always just like forcefully jank it, and I would brute force his head to come out.
Yeah, of course.
Which works because I haven't broken it, But
Sure.
yeah, it's just supposed to be a quick mechanical flip of the head, which is really cool. He's also missing a hand. Now, even
Why is he missing a hand, Connor? Please tell us.
if I had batteries, you'd put it in here. I don't know where the batteries
Vongole
go
on
in
Twitch.
this
Well,
guy.
hi.
You know, I don't. There's
gonna
no
go to the
like,
YouTube
hey, put the
side.
batteries in Leo here. I don't know. Oh yeah, this thing was definitely like part of so many fights. He's way taller than your average action
Oh
figure.
yeah, he's
so.
massive.
I still have the Quasar Saber, which I am honestly shocked by.
I am too.
But yeah, as a kid, I was always like, how come this Morpher's way cooler and this one sucks? And then, you know, it wasn't until years later I realized,
There you go.
one's actually a Morpher. I got this.
Oh, it's like a keychain. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, this is kind of the waffle. It is. Yeah. It is.
It's a Lost Galaxy.
I want to start getting more for
keychain.
soon. That sounds like fun.
I don't.
Gingayo! You gotta get him with your Galkin Bogan. I remember the Ging. I always really liked Gingayo in Ginga Man. I don't know why. Don't ask me.
Probably put on your backpack, but
Sure.
it still got its limbs. I think when it had a working battery, you could hit the chest and his eyes would light up. It's not like a laser pointer, but it would just light up. That's
Wait,
cool.
that's so cool.
You know, it's nothing crazy, but this is just a remnant of like
I would've had
the
that.
90s.
I would've had
It's
that.
not something that you see in a lot of people's collections.
Wait, was I in school yet? In when Lost Galaxy? No, I wasn't even in school. So never mind. I wouldn't have had this.
It's just because it's
I was
random
still very, very young. So
knick-knack, but it's really cool. I don't know what this is. It's the Toro Zord, obviously.
I was
Missing an
gonna say,
arm,
it's the Toro
classic
Zord.
me. But its fists are gone. I believe.
oh,
If I
projectile.
recall correctly, you would hit the bottom of his little hoof here.
Yeah.
And it would shoot out like
Yeah.
a missile. Like his fist would fly out.
Shoot him
Like
out.
a flying power punch.
Yeah.
But it doesn't transform. It's really stiff. It feels a little bootleggy. I don't know if this is official.
So I do know. I don't know if it was during this time, but like even now, they released toys that were like the Megazords already combined or transformed, but like as action figures. It wasn't like they didn't only do the deluxe versions, you know? Yeah. Ginga wo tsunaru. Wait. Ginga wo tsunaruku densetsu no yaiba. Seiju Sentai. Gingaman. Gingaman. それは
The most you could do is like turn its head and now it's the bull. You know, like
Wow, that's crazy.
it's cool.
Got
It
it.
was a big part of my
Already
childhood,
combined,
but
true.
again, I don't know
The transforming Toro Zord.
what you are. What are
seems
you
cool.
supposed to do? You're just here chilling.
He's just vibing.
All right, now this always pissed me off as a kid. Excuse
Okay, why is he missing a leg? Connor! Why is he missing a leg?
him. He's missing a leg. Why were like the toys starting to be bulky? Like Kai looked nothing like this. Kai was not a beefed up roid head.
What do you mean? Anyway.
I had this as a kid, and I honestly just hated it because I prefer when the Power Rangers are slender and more athletic and limber, not muscle men. Yeah, look at that. That's
I think it's just from the superhero craze. They started like leaning into this more with things like Batman the Animated Series and Justice League and Superman the Animated Series and things like that, because they started leaning into those like really bulk, like aggressively muscular figures. I feel like that's what it was. Yeah. Superman out looking body. Honestly, probably could have been something like that. Turn them into JoJo characters. Golden Wind.
real. He came
Powerful
with this.
Rangers, yeah.
I believe, I don't want to force it in because I never figured out how to do it as a kid and I don't want to break it.
What is
I don't
that?
recall Kai ever having a spinny axe, but yeah, you know, it's
What is that? Beyblade, let it rip. Yo, put Kai down. Put my man Kai down. Listen, he's a go. He's got to go, man.
spins, somehow
gotta
still
go,
works. You would just put it in his hand, and yeah, this is classic Kai from Lost Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
He weighed 315 pounds of pure muscle, and he had the spinning axe.
It's like absolute Batman, you know?
This is like This is proof that, like, yeah, we ran out of toys to sell, so we just created new weapons and new characters.
I liked some of the toy exclusive stuff, though. I don't remember what I had, but I feel like I remember having some toy exclusive stuff, you know?
This is not the Kai you know.
Not this one, though.
All right, moving on to Lightspeed Rescue.
Now, Lightspeed Rescue, I had a lot of. I had the main Lightspeed, the Lightspeed Megazord, and then I had the train as well.
Got this damn thing again. It's Chad. Chad is the most not bulky person. What? He was doing the most kung fu kick.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Go back. Turn him again. Look how big his chest is. I thought my chest was big. Holy crap, dude. That chest is massive.
Because they're both the same build. They're both the same jacked Blue Ranger.
There
that
it
totally
is.
Did not exist back then.
There it is.
Yeah, he has this gun. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing another piece to him.
Oh, okay. So these were the pieces that came off from their blasters, and they would put these into the Lightspeed rescue Zords, and you would like attach it like it was a steering wheel or like an activator. I remember this. That's what it was. It was like a piece of it was the gun's handle essentially.
You know, I'm not sure. All right, now we're cooking. We got Joel.
This looks like a McDonald's toy. I'm gonna be so for real. This really does.
Now this one is a little better, right? He's slender. He's movable. He looks like a Power Ranger.
Sure.
I believe.
I called it. Was it for the Lightspeed Rescue Lost Galaxy crossover promotion that they had for McDonald's? We talked about this. McDonald's had like, I think they were giving away, was it the VHS or was it the DVD with toys of this, with Trakina's Revenge, the crossover?
If I'm not mistaken, if I can find footage, this was a Happy Meal toy. I think there was only red, blue, and green Rangers because, McDonald's loves segregation and making boy meals and girl meals. So if you were a boy...
I've seen it, Vork. I've definitely seen the Captain America chest meme. I've seen it. I'm not a big fan of it because, listen, I like me some big chest. Trust me. And I like my friends that have big chests too. But that's like, that goes into like hyper territory. I'm like, that's a little bit much for me, man.
You obviously wanted the boy Rangers. I don't recall ever going to a McDonald's and getting this. This must have been like a garage sale thing that my parents got me.
It happens.
But yet, it's for a McDonald's toy. It's honestly very high quality. I would expect it to be dense and hollow. I have a couple of those Mario Kart or Mario movie toys that are just cheap plastic that I could sneeze and break them. This feels like an action figure. He has his movable limbs, his waist.
It's filled with asbestos. Anyway,
moves like you could have plenty of battles with this toy. This is a super high quality thing.
The toys kind of makes me smile because you know how kids had hella fun playing with those. I agree, Tomboy Soda. Absolutely, I'm with you there. I'm sad that I don't have any of my old stuff because like I sold so much of mine and got rid of it before I moved and things like that. But yeah, absolutely.
Which goes hard. Chicken nuggets and Lightspeed Rescue. What more could a man ask for?
Okay, now I want some chicken nuggets. We're ordering food tomorrow for the Resident Evil stream.
Now these are a bit more obscure. These.
Okay. Why is Carter's neck the size of my arm? What is going on? That's not Carter, that's shit Brickhouse. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Holy crap.
These are walkie-talkies.
That's crazy. I never even knew these existed. What?
Believe it or not, you can see right there on the chest there's holes. I remember playing with them a little bit. I even have a Spider-Man and Green Goblin one from the 2001 Spider-Man movie. And
Why? Why did people think this was a good idea? What?
I'm pretty sure Lightspeed was around 2000, so whatever company was making those toys.
Yeah, Lightspeed Rescue was the year 2000. Time Force was 2001, where in Japan, Time Force was 2000. So
they were just hopping on everything. Spider-Man, Power Rangers, there are giant action figures who you hold this button down on their sides, their blasters, and you speak. You go, hello, reading.
That's crazy, but not as crazy as Silver Evermore with the raid over on Twitch. Hey, thank you so much, Raiders. My name's Roy Chiato, like a Macchiato. I'm a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting. I love working out, too, in case you couldn't tell. Welcome in, guys. We're reacting to Connor the Waffles, look back at nostalgic Power Rangers toys, specifically the things that they owned. So come vibe, thrive, and survive with us. You know, we're having a good time. We're reminiscing about Power Rangers toys. Yeah. DBZ Fanboy, thank you for the 28 months on Twitch. I appreciate you. What's up, Anxiety Nap?
You hit the and person on their other
For
side
the
hits
Dragon
it,
Ball ones,
they hit their side, you go,
insane.
hello, yes, I can hear you. They didn't work too well.
Yeah, I'm not
I would
surprised.
be in one room, and my brother would be in the other, and we could barely hear each other.
Aww.
I think, I don't know. To get a better signal, you had to hold up their arms. Like this was the antenna. I think. I don't know if I was just gaslit into thinking that, but
It has to be a gaslight. There's no way, right? There's no way, right? Can't be real. There's no way.
it's cool. They're fun little walkie-talkies. If you don't want to use them for walkie-talkies, you could just make them fight, which is what I often did because
Put them on throne, no.
I'm not looking to have a walkie-talkie session. I'm here to make the Power Rangers fight.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, it's time for Time Force. I don't really have that much.
Yeah,
I
you
have
got something.
The, Chrono Sabers.
Whoa, okay, we got a weapon.
That's right, a little bit of them.
Oh.
It's obviously, it's seen better days. It is bent to all hell.
It's okay.
It's busted right here.
Oh, Connor, what happened? Wait, does this say Time Ranger? Oh, I thought it said Time Ranger. It says Power Ranger. Of course it does. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome in. Hi, Torn. Hi, sweetie. How you doing today? Connor, please. I agree. Having tech from that time, it might be legit. Listen, I'll take your word for it. YouTube knows more than me, apparently.
But what's cool is I do have the other saber.
The other saber.
You know, just like in this show, they're supposed to be able to connect like this, and then I can't even get a good angle with this. They're supposed to be connected together.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you know what it looks
Victor Hoodie.
like. It's a double saber. You're fighting. You could break them apart. Bam, bam, bam. You know, it's got a trigger right here. Again, no batteries. Did not come prepared.
Man, I got
But
excited.
it makes a noise. It makes a slashing noise. So you can fight and hit it. You know, you can.
I had some Time Force toys. I think I had the main one, and then the whatever Time Shadow was. I can't remember what it was called in show. I think that's all I had.
Work on your choreography, and you could switch the Ranger's tips on the second blade. So I have Wes's right here, but you just yoink it out.
Do you have the other ones?
I also have the Blue Ranger. What's his name? Lucas.
Lucas.
I remember. So yeah, you know,
Time
interchangeable
Shadow.
tips.
Okay.
These were great cosplay things.
Yeah.
Or just playing, but obviously, like, I break my action figures. You know, you don't think I'm gonna break the thing that I'm supposed to actually be swinging really hard against? You know,
Yeah.
I'd be hitting trees and stuff, thinking they're monsters, and oops,
Okay. I did that, but I used sticks. I didn't use the toys. You know.
my toy's broken. But yeah, these things were really cool.
So you're supposed to get a stick. Get a stick that looks like a sword. Come on. I can't be the only one, right? Oh, Vector Hurley. It was one of the names of the attacks they did with the swords. For some reason.
Now we've been on a good streak.
Time Ranger.
I've been able to hit most seasons, apart from Zeo and Turbo. I have no Wild Force things.
How? Wait, I had so much Wild Force stuff. I had the Wild Force Zords. I had the Jungle Zords, like the gorilla, the polar bear, like the black bear. How do you have nothing from Wild Force? What? Wait, that's crazy. That's insane. Big sticks are the best. Thank you. Absolutely. You were the only one that used. Wait, you were the only one about the sticks and swords. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you guys get me.
I don't know why. There's times I'm probably into Power Rangers as a kid, and my parents got me stuff for my Christmas and my birthday and Christmas. But with Wild Force, nothing. I never gotten Wild Force stuff.
It's so funny because I'm talking about like all the stuff that I owned like as a kid, all the like the toys that I had, and they were the Zords. The Zords were the big things that I always wanted.
And then like I talk about Super Sentai and Power Rangers, and I'm like, yeah, the Zord stuff's my least favorite, but that's the stuff I want to collect the most. You know? Hey, Shiro, thank you so much for the rain, sweetie. Thank you so much. Hi, Raiders. My name's Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'm a coffee field bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting. I love working out. And I do love sharing some coffee with Shiro. Shiro, how was your stream? Welcome in, fellow bun. I hope you're doing fantastic. Hi. We're watching Power Rangers Toys. So come vibe with us, yeah.
But now we're reaching new territory. We got the
Ninja
Disney
Storm
seasons. Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
I had the Ninja Storm Megazord, but I didn't have anything else except for the original one, and that was it. I only had the base one. I'm hungry. Not for bun, right? Not for. Anyway, Cameron, thank you for another $5 super. I love how Hyperforce was just Time Force deciding to upgrade and choosing to add animal appearances to the Rangers. I also like how they had Alpha 55. Ooh, I still need to go back and watch Hyperforce at some point. Maybe I should like do that as like a Discord thing. I wonder if I could ever like watch it live on stream. I wonder if that's a thing I could do, or if I would get in trouble for doing like a live reaction to it. There's no way they'd let me like react to it live on stream, right? There's no way I could reach out to them and be like, hey, can I watch this live?
Now, this was actually my younger brother's because, you know, I was getting a little too
it's
old.
the Lion Gatling blaster thing. I can see the lion's mane on the back.
Old, so they didn't get me anything.
Thank you again for the
He
super,
got this.
Cameron.
I have not seen Ninja Storm yet as of recording this video. I'm going to be watching.
I forgot. Because we watched these out of order. This is from over a year ago, and the Ninja Storm one is from this year.
Watching it for my, series I'm doing on YouTube. Does this happen? Because I got this as a kid.
No, it does not happen, Connor. Don't worry.
He got this as a kid. It was insane because it's the Yellow Ranger, but you flip him around, it's a bear with a machine gun or a.
Yeah, so it's one of the power spheres. It would spawn like a weapon that would come out of the Megazord's chest, and they would use it as a weapon. I think it was just a way for them to be like, hey, look, die over with the show, transform, yippee.
Wolf or something? Does this happen?
Something like that.
This definitely looks like an American creation because he's so
absolutely
jacked. And I don't know what you're supposed to do here. Like you could put his head in, right? So his head is gone, but you can't move this all the way up. So it's like I don't really know what's going on.
I think Connor's
weird toy.
missing
You can
pieces.
give him wolf legs. He's missing a hand and an arm. But this part
That's what
confuses me. It comes apart kind of. I'm so
yeah.
I am in
It's
awe
just what it is.
with
He's
this
missing
action
pieces
figure.
to
This
it.
screams overdone, over-designed American toy.
Oh,
you know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? Like, there's no way this happens in the show.
Nah.
This 100% was made for an
Would have been
American
cool
audience.
though. Like a battleizer.
Now let's take a break from official Power
Yeah.
Rangers. That's right. We have bootlegs, or at least
How much does a full body tracking suit cost? I'll ask Buff. I have no idea. I have zero idea. I'll ask Buff and Shia. I'm sure they'll know. I don't even have a 3D model. I do want one at some point because like I watch like Octavio and like Flayon and Shia and Buff do 3D streams, and I'm like, man, this looks so fun to be able to like, because I talk with my hands a lot. You know what I mean? That'd be so fun.
a bootleg. I got this.
Oh, the Powerful Rangers. Yes. Or Power Force.
Power Force.
Yes.
Classic show. Obviously came out during Ninja Storm's run.
Yep.
They have the Ninja Storm suits, right? You got the pink Ninja Storm Ranger, which is kind of cool to see
That is really
in an
nice.
art design.
Yeah.
Yellow, blue, red, crimson, navy. You got them all right here. You got
Yeah.
all the Rangers right here.
Sure.
They look kind of high quality for bootleg Rangers, right?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
believe it or not, I actually still have these toys.
I do remember this because we saw this in, I don't remember which video. It may have been the Ninja Storm video, but I remember he showed these off.
Here we go. There they
Yeah.
are. Now, something you'll notice with these toys is that they don't look like these ones.
Yeah.
For example, you can see right here, they have extendable or, movable joints
Yeah.
in their legs, like most toys do.
Yep.
These ones
Do not.
do not. They do not have their arms move kinda,
just a little
and they
bit.
are Ninja Storm
just a smidge.
themed. But these things are so hollow. Like here, listen to this.
It's such
I am
crap
surprised they are
quality.
still in one piece. These feel like McDonald's
That's heartfelt
toys.
message, yeah.
These feel
What a
just
rip, I agree.
absolutely terrible. Now, complaint number 2 I have, let's look at the Rangers compared to the box. We have the Blue Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, the Red Ranger.
Sure.
Okay, so far so good. But then we have the Green Ranger,
the Green
who does not
Ranger
appear on the box, and the Black Ranger, who does not appear on the box.
Ah, yes, RPM, get in gear.
I don't know why they made
Gotta love it.
2 Rangers who don't show up on this box at all. There's no pink, no light blue, no crimson. It's insane. Get out of here. So on the bottom it says 41 piece.
He got ripped off,
set.
dude.
So there's 41 pieces.
He got
so you
ripped
got your Ranger
off.
and you just have like plastic.
They all the same head mount. Yes.
Little things that you can clip onto them. They had the Lights of Orion claws. You know, like the thing they get right there. And they had like swords. I can't find a lot of them. They were even flimsier than this. And they only came in red and blue.
Oh.
So it was like you have all these other colors,
Yeah, but it came
only the
dark.
red and blue ones had actual colors. But yeah, you know, it's interesting. It's genuinely a I know I'm kind of dogging on it, but it is a fascinating piece of like bootleggery.
I remember seeing some of these at like a local dollar store. Not specifically these, but like I remember seeing Power Ranger style bootlegs at like the dollar store back in the day. And it just happened. You know, you look at them, you laugh, like it's $1 for like a set of like 5 of them, and you're like, oh, you should go have fun for an afternoon, you know, $1. It's not much.
So they have the Ninja Storm mask, and they're obviously Ninja Storm designed, but they have the can you even
I think it's in space
you can't
buckle,
really see
isn't it?
It's the in space
Yeah.
logo, the big gold square with the V. So it's the in space belts with the Ninja Storm outfits, and all of their upgrades were Lights of Orion based. There were
Oh my gosh. Thanks for getting me back into Power Rangers. Me and my GF binge watched all of your Power Rangers vids on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much for saying so, Damon. Hey, I really appreciate that. Thank you. We are working on getting the gang back together for an SPD reaction for one of Connor's vids. As soon as we get that sorted out date-wise, we will let everybody know. We're literally in the process of planning it, though. So I promise you the SPD reaction is coming soon. And at least there's only 3 videos that we have to react to still, because we've got SPD, Mystic Force, and Operation Overdrive. So hopefully we will see SPD before the Jungle Fury video comes out, and we'll go from there.
shoulder bands you could put on, like the Lights of Orion jewels.
Yeah.
Another belt, the claws. It was just
These
the
are
Lights of Orion. So they
crazy,
mixed
dude.
3 seasons all in one.
I love that.
So shout outs to Power Force.
Power
Whoever
Force
you are,
5.
I hope you're still around, believe it or not. Please send me more Power Force stuff. I love the Power Force.
Yeah.
Moving on to more official pieces, we have Dino Thunder toys.
Hey.
You know, around this time, it was 2004.
I don't know why. I really like these shoulder spikes. I think they look so cool. I don't know what it is. I know they probably don't actually, but I just like them.
Ish 2005 was whenever Dino Thunder was around. I was I was in like the 6th grade, 5th or 6th grade. I was getting to that point where I was like, I'm too old for Power Rangers. So my collection from here kind of starts to lack, for, lack of a better word. So here we have, I think there's Super Dino modes. One is normal, one is gold.
I think one of them's supposed to be Super Dino mode, the other one's the Triassic mode, but Super Dino mode didn't have like the shoulder spikes. It just had like the rubbery white spikes that came out.
And I don't know if he does both, but yeah, they're fun little action figures. Great.
Yeah.
They're still in one piece.
Okay.
Because I wasn't 4 when I got them, I was like 12 or something, so I was a little more cautious not to just break them entirely.
They're in a little bit better position.
Which leads us to
Capacity.
SPD.
That's all you had from. Oh my god, dude. I'm so sad because like I'm thinking back to like the stuff that I had, and Dino Thunder was the last season that I had toys from, and I was much younger than Connor apparently when I stopped collecting. And I had the traditional Dino Thunder Thundersaurus Megazord. You know, man, I remember loving that thing. I played with that shit all the time.
Stick Force, Operation Overdrive.
None of them.
Nothing.
Yeah. I didn't have anything from SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, RPM, Samurai, Megaforce, Super Megaforce, Dino Charge, Dino Supercharge, Ninja Steel or Super Ninja Steel. I did have, and I think I still have, the Beast Morpher's Morpher, and I do have the Dino Fury Morpher as well. Never opened them. They're just kind of in my closet. So
I was in middle school by this time, so even more I was not watching Power Rangers. I wasn't getting Power Rangers toys. My parents didn't want to buy me toys when I was in the middle school, which is fine. I understand.
I get you.
Things slowly started to change.
it's funny because, like, even as Connor's explaining this, it's very much the same thing that I had. But, like, ironically, I just got more and more into video games. Instead of toys, it was video games. It was, you know, the ripe time of, like, GameCube and PS2 era. Kingdom Hearts, Tales of Symphonia, Star Ocean 3, Final Fantasy X. I was going in on these games.
Here we got a Jungle Fury figure.
Okay.
He looks weird. Casey looks a little messed up.
A little bit.
So I'm missing more of the pieces. I don't know where they are.
Oh, did it turn into the Megazord? They were like attachments for him? Okay.
My best. But they're like Megazord pieces of the Jungle Fury Zord that attach onto Casey. So you can take them all off, and he's just a regular action figure.
Gotcha.
But you have the 5 pieces. I'm obviously missing a couple of them.
A couple.
And he turns into the Zord. So I have.
Well, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Cost you an arm and 2 legs. So what I'm missing is the chest piece and helmet and the other arm. I know it's somewhere, but yeah, this thing's really cool. I actually would love more of these. Like, I would love a Mighty Morphin Red Ranger that can wear the Thunder Zord or something. That would be really sick.
Yeah, Thunder
Which now
Zord.
leads us again to the Neo Saban era. So
nothing from RPM? I didn't have anything from RPM either. I don't know. I'm surprised.
In 2009 or whenever RPM was around, I had a renewed interest in Power Rangers, but I was an angry teenager. I thought Saban was better. These Disney seasons suck.
What? I mean, yeah, I didn't think that, but I do understand the sentiment. Because, like, you know, Operation Overdrive was not a fun time, and people like to harp on one season. They're like, this season sucked. I missed, you know, back when it was in the 90s.
2010, when Saban purchased Power Rangers again and said, hey, Power Rangers is back, and it's going to be on Nickelodeon. I thought, we are so back, baby.
We're so back.
And Saban marketed the hell out of Power Rangers Samurai.
I even remember seeing a bunch of these toys. I never owned any, but, like, yeah, I remember Samurai everywhere. And that's why, like, I think a lot of people talked about, like, a ton of people talking about Samurai being their first season and them having so much nostalgia for it, because Saban treated it like they had already caught lightning in a bottle again. And it's kind of crazy, right? Because, like, obviously it didn't, and, like, Samurai was not amazingly well received, but the toys and the marketing that they pushed for it, they treated it like it was Mighty Morphin again. And that got a lot of people into Power Rangers again. Had the Megazord? I did not for this season.
There were commercials non-stop promoting it. They were in the Macy's Day Parade.
Yep.
There were commercials, like, at 6 p.m. at Nick at Night. Like, they did not care. They were pushing this thing everywhere. They had so many commercials and toys that were released for Samurai for a season that was kind of mid. But we'll get there when we get there.
That's what I'm saying.
I had a renewed interest in Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And my parents were kind of like, oh, yeah, I do remember you like Power Rangers. Okay, so we were all kind of on the same page again. So I started to get toys again.
Oh, he's got the Samurai toys. Damn. I didn't start collecting again until the Legacy line came out. Like, I went from Dino Thunder to nothing to the Legacy line, and that was it for me.
Yeah, this is the classic Walmart one. He comes with a spin sword.
Samurai Megazord was the first Power Rangers toy I bought in a store, but I got the one where the Zords didn't even fold, so it put me off all Power Rangers toys from that point. Oh, you got, like, the one that was already pre-combined? Oh, what a shame.
And a Fire Smasher. Yeah, I don't know where they are, but I know I have them somewhere. Again, I got it as a high schooler. So definitely none of these toys should be broken anymore.
It's so shiny. His pants are like, they look like latex. What's going on? And the same exact Jaden toy. Our glorious King Jaden Shiba.
These things should be actually in good condition. There is no reason for these toys to be messed up. So this is a classic. I got the samuraizer right here, right?
Oh! Wait. Where's the tip? Wait, where's the tip? Where's the tip? The paintbrush tip. No, I don't even think it's in the I'm not saying he broke it, Thor. I'm saying I don't think they have it. I think the American version cut out the tip. Yeah, no, hold on. Let me pull up what I'm talking about. Samurai Morpher. Yeah, wait, they even have it in the show. There you go. It's supposed to have like a paintbrush because they paint the symbols. The American version didn't fold into a brush. Oh. It's been forever since I've seen it. Damn. Yeah, this is Sentai. This is a Sentai shot. Whoa. Did they just not have the paintbrush either in the US version? I haven't seen Samurai since it aired, to be fair. I have not rewatched Samurai since it aired. Whoa, I didn't know. The Shodophone was Japan only in terms of release. Wait. That's crazy. Gold wasn't sushi either. Oh yeah, they just made his a phone. I did know that because they didn't want to lean that hard into the fish side of things. Only his sister? That's crazy. I didn't know.
It's a piece of plastic. You know, the buttons, there's no batteries. Is there? There might be, actually. There is actually a button for batteries.
Oh.
I noticed this right now. Never in my 10 years have I noticed that you can move this and it makes noise. That blows my mind. I feel kind of stupid.
Okay.
But yeah, it's, you know, a samuraizer. I love this thing. At the time, I was all on the samurai train.
Sure.
So I thought it was so cool. They flip it open. They draw their symbols.
You know, I'm actually very excited for Connor to get back to samurai, to feel if there's like an enthusiasm there that I didn't have for samurai. I'd like to see it.
Coolest thing
Absolutely.
in the world. And then I got a couple of miscellaneous things. You know, I got the, what the hell?
What is this from? What the hell is this from?
Is this? It's the sword that controls the Zord. You pull this thing and...
Is it from
boom,
Samurai
it
still?
extends.
Oh, it's the thing they had in the cockpit. Right? In the Megazord. Right? No, I know it's from Samurai. I meant what part of the show is it from? Yeah, it's from the cockpit, right? What's up? Gooder.
Ooh, I do. So you hit the button. Oh, yeah, it makes noise. You can go bam.
Connor just said that. Yeah. I mean, I heard him say it afterwards, but I paused it before he said it.
Right.
I'm saying.
I don't remember what these things are called. I think they were American made for some reason.
They were, from what I remember, because the cockpit footage for America was original comparatively to the Sentai footage. Yeah.
They already had the spin swords, so they had to make another sword. You know, you fold it like this.
Sure.
You put it in the Zord and you control it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool. It's in nice condition, though. It's good cosplay stuff. Yeah. And now we move on to Power Rangers Megaforce.
He sounds so excited.
Probably the biggest disappointment, I would say, of my entire life. And this man is to blame. This tiki-headed bastard Gosei. No, to be honest, though, this...
I love and hate this Morpher with a burning passion. I think it's so cool to have like the card thing for Power Rangers, because like I don't think Power Rangers ever had a card before, and I loved the idea. But these things are so big, and they were supposed to be like communicators, right? Like, where the hell do you hide this thing? Where is this thing? Huh?
It was really cool. It's the Morpher. It's not my fault they used a giant tiki head, but it was cool.
I didn't think much of Gosager. I have heard not good things about Gosager.
Oh my god, it's on.
Oh!
And there's a card in here.
Hey!
Alright, so yeah. You bust it open, you put in a card, and then you do this. All right.
Power level 5, apparently.
Whatever that means. Let's turn this off. I don't want to waste the batteries.
Yeah.
All right. Upon further research, you can't turn this off.
Oh.
It's perpetually on. Really?
Okay.
But there's an option that says on, and there's an option that says TCG. Now, the thing about Megaforce,
The TCG thing.
was that it was card-based.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of cards right here. So these things are honestly
They're so
the
shiny.
coolest thing in the world.
They're so
They are
shiny.
cards, you know, they got
Okay, that
like
one's not
original
as much.
artwork, I think, and they were
that
all
one
meant
isn't
to
either.
be.
Okay, that one isn't either.
They promoted the season, right? And I
That one
thought
isn't
that
either.
they were going to use these cards, you know, in Super Megaforce. When the Rangers turn into past Rangers, they have to use the key.
Ooh, that would have been an interesting thing. Super Megaforce use more of the cards and then set up Gokaiger differently. That could have been cool.
Keys, but that's adapting a whole other season.
Yeah.
So my thought here was like, okay, well, here's a, you know, what the hell, Go Ranger
Yeah, Go
on this
Ninja.
card. Maybe this is how they're going to do it. You know, the Megaforce Rangers will turn into past seasons via these cards. Then you can also promote the cards and sell more toys.
That
It
would have
be
been
like a new
cool.
Pokemania if you promote it like Samurai, because Samurai had insane toy sale numbers.
That would have been interesting.
That's not what they did naturally.
Yeah.
They just released these trading cards so you can play a trading card game with your friends if they happen to be into Power Rangers and also buy the cards. I don't know why they did that.
There's no
because
way.
it is a genius idea. Like, you could sell more toys with this.
There's no way.
This is how the Megaforce Rangers could turn into the new Rangers, the legendary Rangers.
Coincidence, I
via
got
the
into
cards.
today. Ooh.
But regardless, they're cool. I really love, obviously, the legendary Ranger stuff. Those are the ones that look more.
That Cole shot looks so weird. Why does his chest look so small? It might just be the artist, like the art style.
interesting. These are the ones that I actually. Oh, that looks.
Oh,
really sick.
that's
Actually,
sick. Wait, the art for some of these is so cool.
I haven't gone through this in a while. Yeah, like the artwork used here is insanely good.
Yeah,
I
it's really
love
cool.
These things, you know, like this is the only time Neo Saban showed Disney any love. So it was,
I mean, yeah, they did not have a good relationship with them, but yeah, original cars were used for the arcades in Japan. Yo, really? Wait, that's so cool. Yeah. Funny enough, that's how Decade's toy line worked wholesale. Oh, okay.
like,
okay.
oh, finally, you get like a high-res Ninja Storm and Mystic Force card. There you go. I got a Mystic Force toy now.
Oh,
But yeah,
there you
getting
go.
Back to what I was saying, there's a TCG option. So if I flip it to TCG mode, maybe.
Tinsel?
Let's take you out. Let's take out Troy. We don't want Troy. And I put in, you know,
We don't
a
want
card. Let's
Troy.
just say it's a Casey card. Power level 1. So yeah, this is actually a pretty
Damn.
functional toy. I love it that it's compatible with like all the cards of past seasons.
Sure.
It's like Super Megaforce if it was almost kind of done right. I hate stupid Gosei, but what can I do? Well,
Yeah, that's why I'm torn, because like there's a piece of me that really likes this, but I only just liked the idea of like slotting in cards, and I liked the Gosager pose for it with them putting in the cards and everything. I like that.
it's what I got. After Megaforce, we had Super Megaforce. Just kidding, Super Megaforce sucks. It's not a Power Rangers toy, but hey, it's Gokaiger.
He got the
It's the
Gokaiger.
Japanese Sentai counterpart. It's way better.
He got the
I don't
Gokaiger
care.
Morpher.
This thing is super cool. You know, I'm just showing it off at this
Yo!
point. Yeah, I got a couple of Ranger keys here.
Nice!
It comes with a couple, but after that, I had to buy my own. And just like in Super Megaforce, it is cool to buy a bunch
That's
of them and
awesome.
start lining your bedroom with it. They make really cool decorations. I
One day.
I got some from every
Maybe.
season. We have a Saban, we have a Disney, and
True.
then a Neo Saban.
True.
So that's kind of cool. But
Okay.
yeah, you put these things in here. How do I turn it on?
Let's go Gokaiger.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
So you
Let's
take the key,
go,
you
let's
flip it.
go, teeny
Okay,
monster.
do I still got it? Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I've
look
never
at that.
seen it. I've never seen
Put it
Gokaiger. I
in.
don't know what you're talking about.
It's still really cool.
Man!
They did make some in
love it.
America. They
So
made this
cool.
obviously the same exact morpher with keys, but the keys are worse. Actually, I think I have some. I
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have sworn I had some, but they're smaller than this. So they're, I would say,
Yeah,
like, if
I
this is the
remember.
regular Japanese key, the American ones come up to like here.
Yeah, I remember.
It's really weird. I don't know why they. I guess this.
And it wasn't so much though that they flipped up. It's like a piece like slid, and it was like a really flimsy piece of plastic behind it. I feel like I remember seeing that.
Save money, but like, don't you already have these toys? You just make them speak English instead. Whatever. They're not as good.
I remember
just like
that.
the rest of that season, it sucks. And I'm usually not a Sentai is superior kind of guy.
But he's seen.
But here, I
He's
mean,
seen
how could I not?
He's
This
seen
is
it.
this is what we're dealing with here. I mean, these are peak keys, and these are great stim toys.
Gokaiger.
Legit, when I first bought
So
these,
good.
I would just be hanging
I
out.
can't wait to watch Gokaiger, man. We're still on Aba Rangers, so we're still like 10 seasons away. But like, man, hearing all the hype and the excitement for Gokaiger, man, I cannot wait to get to Gokaiger one day. I'm really excited. And we're on Kamen Rider Hibiki now and Aba Ranger for Super Sentai. So like, man, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Out with it, learning how to flip.
Time to speed run. I offered it. I said that I would watch Aba Ranger and Deca Ranger on my own, and then we would be caught up with Hibiki and what's it called? Maji Ranger, because I'm technically 2 Sentai seasons behind. But the community said no. I put it to a vote, and everyone was like, no, let's just keep doing it how we're doing. I was like, all right, guys, well, it's probably not going to be for like another year or 2 before we get to Gokaiger.
It open. Because it's not mechanical. There's no button. I'm showing off at this point. There's nothing. You know.
You just flick it.
They're plastic toys that you have to flip open manually. But
You
you
said
take your finger
no.
just right underneath there. Boom. You can do like you're in the show.
What's up, Drago?
It's cool. It's cool to me, I guess. All right, Dino Charge. This was actually the last toy I got.
Oh man, this one just makes me so sad because it's so. The US version is just so bad, dude. The US version, I don't even think the jaw doesn't even open, right? And like it doesn't have the trigger guard, and it's just so small, man. This is when I really started like I rode the Bandai America hate train for this one. I was like, I looked at this and I was like, this is a joke. And then it was also really bad during Beast Morphers.
As a
We
Christmas present.
didn't even get one of the Zords in Beast Morphers, which is crazy.
Because by this point, like, I was graduated with high school. I'm done with school by this point, right?
Damn.
So
the mouth did
this
open.
was just like here's a fun little Power Rangers
damn.
thing.
I didn't think it
After
opened.
that, I stopped getting toys. It's the Morpher. It's really cool. The capsule is in here. I see it in there. I don't know how to get it out though.
Oh,
Yeah, I genuinely don't know how to get it out. It's in there. The little
energy
capsule charger, T-Rex charger. I don't know how to get it out.
T-Rex charger engage.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. If you're into the Sentai, you can do the dance. It makes noise. Does this thing even-
change.
Does it make noise? Honestly, after Super Megaforce, I was so disappointed in Power Rangers.
Yeah, I mean, Super Megaforce was pretty freaking bad, man.
I just totally skipped Dino Charge. I've heard it's good, but
Yeah, ironically, and if you go back and you watch it, or you go back and listen to any of the Ranger fans that'll talk about the different seasons, Dino Charge is probably like, it's not amazing. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it's a 10 out of 10. I will say though, Dino Charge, the first season, so Dino Charge, not Dino Supercharge, Dino Charge is the best Neo Saban era season. I think Tyler is a fantastic Red Ranger. Shelby is a really fun Pink Ranger. The cast dynamic is really strong. The story is great. Heckle and Snide are a fantastic pair. Really, really, really freaking really good. Genuinely good. I would say Dino Charge season 1 is like a high 7, low 8. Genuinely. However, Dino Supercharge suffers from everything that's bad about like the Nickelodeon era, where they like force them to do like wackier episodes. There's so much bloat. There's too many Rangers that they didn't introduce before. The split between seasons and 2 like different stories just didn't work, and the ending for Dino Charge or Dino Supercharge is just terrible. I really disliked it.
So, what's up, Crab? Welcome in, Raiders, on the Twitch side. My name's Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'm a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting, and I love working out. We're just finishing up this Power Rangers toy retrospective nostalgia trip by Connor, so come vibe with us for a bit, shall we? Kyoto Changers far superior due to being fun as a toy, also the voice's energy. Yeah.
I was like, if they can't get this anniversary season right, handed to them on a silver platter, how can they get anything else right? So I really stopped being a fan of Power Rangers by this point. So
yeah,
I have no Dino Charge.
Like I said, Dino Charge, the first part of it is, I think, genuinely really good, high 7, low 8. But yeah, the second part is like high 5, low 6 instead.
Ninja Steel. What's after that? Beast Morphers. I don't have anything of that because I was so
I've got the Beast Morphers Morpher,
and that was my Power Rangers the Dino Charge Morpher collection, you know. I hope you had a fun time. I tried to keep it as real as I could. I thought about scripting the video, but I realized it would just be much easier if I just spoke from the heart, since
honestly,
these
true.
are toys and experiences from my childhood, you know.
Wait a minute.
From the heart, since these are toys and
experiences. I had this. Oh, this is what I was talking about. That they're like so flimsy. I remember having this. Sorry, I got excited.
Experiences from my childhood. You know, these are the things I grew up with. So yeah, it was easy to just ramble on and pulling out. You know, I didn't have a lot of the famous toys. I didn't have a lot of them that were in good shape.
That's okay.
A realistic look at a collection.
You had what you had.
Let me know what you think. I hope you were able to enjoy the video, and leave a comment down below or tag me on Twitter and Instagram showing off your collection.
I'll just bother him in Discord DMs. I'll just slide it in his DMs like I normally do. I don't need to tag him on Twitter. Everyone say thank you, Connor. Everyone say thank you, Connor, for a fun video. Now, guys, we are not done for the night. We're not done for the night, so don't go anywhere. We are not finished yet. We actually have a second set of videos to watch, and I reached out to a new creator to see if I could react to their stuff. And the only reason why I want to react to this stuff is because they just put this out and it's awesome. So the creator's name is Dominic Estefane. I feel like I'm butchering their name, but they put out, and I haven't watched it yet. I just clicked on it to have it ready. They put out, for the 30th anniversary for the MMPR movie from 1995, they put out a little animation of it. And I want to see how it is. And then I saw that they have a bunch of other animation stuff too. So I reached out to them on Twitter. They gave their consent for me to watch this. So if you guys want to check them out, this is their YouTube channel. Be sure to give them some hype and some love. So we're gonna watch this. Probably not gonna be any pausing because I haven't seen it. So I'll probably watch it all the way through, and then we'll go back and pause during moments. Okay. So there should not be an ad blocker installed. Okay, good. All right, good. All right. Let's dive in to the next part of our adventure tonight. Dude, it looks so cool. The animation style with the comic looks so good. Bro, so cool looking. Is it voice acted? I wonder if it's voice acted. Ooh. Yo, Ivan Ooze got the drip. Yo, the pterodactyl thunder whip. Sure. Yo, the dust cloud. Okay. Stegostinger. Ooh, damn. Damn, he got bodied. Oh, there it is, Stegostinger. Okay. Okay, Rocky. All right, Aisha. Yo, the one hand lock. Tommy with Saba. Cut his arm off. Whoa. This is sick.
Wait a minute. Wait, I have to pause this real quick. Okay. I think that's the start of White Ranger Tiger Power. White Ranger Tiger Power. That's so good. I love. Yo, he's got the scope. He's scoped in. That's sick. That's sick. Look. Move to the left. Okay, probably can't play the music for this part. Is this just credits now? Oh man, so freaking cool. Okay, let's go back and talk about some of this. Can't play the music part, but holy crap, dude. Let's just Ooze is so first of all, this look for Ooze is so cool. I also genuinely think Ivan Ooze is one of the coolest Power Rangers villains of all time. I know that's like a weird take, but I think the combination of humor and ferocity and terror that he has, it works so much better than something like Lothar does. And I like Lothar. I enjoy Lothar. But Ooze is so cool, and seeing him like this, can you imagine him coming up and being like, oh, where's my autograph book? Like in that kind of voice instead. That is crazy. That is insane. That's crazy. What's the text say? It just says Ooze. Oh, I love that. Oh, what's that? What's the second part? Ooze is back. Ooh, love that. We just get some powers and everything like that. These motions, I love this. It looks like it was like cut out of a comic book. Just so you know, this song was made for the animation. I don't trust it. I'm sorry to say, Belmore. I've been on YouTube long enough now. I don't trust it. I ain't trust it. Oh man. And she's got the pterodactyl thunder whip and the turn into the using it to throw something. That's so smart. I love that use for it. And just a big throw. So freaking cool. And even this, like these shots of like the armored suits look so freaking cool. Look so cool. And then you can see the shock and surprise in Kimberly's expression here. So dope. And Billy comes in on the Stegostinger, which is just like a box that had like taser lines on it. Tries to throw her. They both... Yo, Kimberly is like dead in this shot. She is like... she is like dead, dude. She is like dead. Oh my god, they got bodied. Stegostinger away. Good shot. Good shot, dude. That's so cool. Rocky actually lands a blow. Adam with the follow-up. Aisha with the big slam after. And I love this after effect of effort. You can see how powerful the punch is. Like, the dust and then the explosion of force that comes from it. So freaking cool, dude. Oh, I love it. And of course, Tommy comes in with Saba. Cuts his hand off. Bro, Saba looks so cool. Look at that. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Oh, man. Oh, I wonder how many people like pick up that it's the White Ranger Tiger Power theme. Because I picked up on it immediately, and it got me so hype. Man, that got me so hype just because I immediately just started going, White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power now. So I love that. The guitar going crazy in the background. Summons the ooze. Rocky's visor, dude. And he's like up front and center. What a cool shot. What a freaking cool shot, dude. What a dope shot. And everyone's just going in. And then this shot. This looks so cool, man. They look like freaking Heartless with like the deep yellow from the eyes and the mouths. Like they really look like comic book characters, and it looks so freaking cool. Really, really nicely done. This is an amazing project. I love this. It's just such a great shot, honestly. They look like Neo shadows. That's what I was thinking too. Tommy had words in the smash cut. Oh, did he? Like this part? When he shows up? I don't think he did. Yeah, I don't think he did. I didn't see it at least. It was definitely a special effect, but I didn't see anything else. But yeah, man, look at these shots, dude. Pink Ranger, Pterodactyl Thunder Whip. Yes! Ivan Ooze. Looks great. Freaking amazing. This is so cool. Amazing animation work. The music really felt like it. The music really felt like they knew what they knew what they were doing, and they knew what they wanted, and they delivered on it. You get the White Ranger Tiger Power. You could hear the bits of the MMPR theme in there. The guitar riffs that were going. That was crazy. Red, Black, and Yellow being the Stone Canyon trio coming together like that looked freaking awesome. Wait, was Ron Wasserman part of this? Ain't no way. Wait, that's so cool. Wait, that is so dope. I didn't know that. I mean, he's listed as in the credits for it. Whoa. What a legend. Yeah, legend is right. Well said. Well freaking said, dude. Man, that's so freaking cool. Composed by Ron Wasserman. Wow. That is so cool. That's so freaking dope, dude. Wait, is there a shot of Saba? When he slices? I want to see the close-up of Saba. That anime zoom-in eye is so cool. Anybody that says animated Power Rangers won't work, you're lying. That's such a cool shot of Saba, too. Oh my god, what a cool shot. What a freaking cool shot. And guys, that's just the first video. We've got some others. The other ones aren't as long, but we do have some other animations to watch. I want to watch all of them just to give it a fair shake, you know? Just to also leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up. Okay, we've got VR Troopers next. VR Troopers next. All right, let's watch it one way through. We are VR. Oh, this reminds me of how they're shot in Power Rangers Prime. How I've seen the shots of them. What a cool shot. Oh my god, dude, the suits are so cool. Yo, the laser. VR. 3 virtual reality troopers. 3. Yo, that was sick. Yeah, it reminds me of how they're framed in Power Rangers Prime, which is the current Power Rangers comic that's going on, and it reintroduces the VR Troopers as like villains, which is really freaking cool. And I think aren't they getting their own spin-off now as just VR Troopers? I could be wrong on that. I feel like I've seen covers of it, unless they were fake, which I don't know. I'm still very far behind in the comics. Yeah, as villains. Yeah, issue 1 came out. That's dope. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, and they did Beetleborgs too. All right, so give this a thumbs up. That was sick. Let's go around a little bit. This just action shot with the glowing sword, and then just the explosion, like, that's such a cool shot. That right there with the action line, that's so freaking cool, dude. So freaking cool. This is not official. The VR Trooper comics is. That's real. This close-up where it changes, the eyes come alive. Also freaking amazing. And then the giant gun. The giant, like, laser charging up. I love this. This looks so cool. And then, yeah, we've got Ryan Steele. Walking away from explosions because he can't look at explosions. So freaking cool. And then the whole team comes together, right? For like the last shot. Yeah, it lands in the middle. What a badass, dude. What a freaking badass. So cool. Well done. Yeah, Trooper Transform. Really nice. Really nice. Loved that. All right, let's check out. This is Power Rangers, the animated series, The Morphin Grid. I think this is just they came out with it. Wouldn't it be cool to get an animated Power Rangers anthology series? Yeah, it would be. It'd be dope. I 100% agree with you. Whoa. Okay. Teenagers with Attitude getting summoned. Okay. Okay. That goes so... I'm sorry. I will not pause after this. This goes so unnecessarily hard. Can I just look how the arms down and the black into the red? That goes so hard. Oh, bro, this is the stuff. This is the stuff that Zio needed. Okay, sorry. Starts now. That's so cool. That Zordon head. That Zordon head was amazing. Dragon Shield, nice. That's so freaking cool. Let's go! I love them. I was gonna say there's no turbo there. No turbo? We're not allowed to have turbo? Yo, the Thunder Megazord looked dope! That was amazing. Also, Ecliptor looks freaking dope. I need to see the Thunder Megazord right now. My boy, Adam. I love Adam. Where's the Thunder Megazord? Yes! Nothing else matters. This shot is so cool. This shot is so cool. Oh, I love this so much, man. It actually feels very reminiscent of how it went down in the show, too, because, like, they would do the sword sheath or, like, do the sword swipe, and then there'd be a long pause and then the death. Oh, my God, it was so cool. Man, I love this. Man. This is a good one, too. I would absolutely watch an animated series done by you. 100%. Looks amazing. Great stuff. All right. We've got 3 more to go. Now it's Big Bad Beetleborgs, which is only 24 seconds. So I really can't pause this. I very much cannot pause this. I will let this play. Okay? I will let this play. Yo, the theme! Yes! Okay. That looks great. I love you. Dude. Okay. You can't do that. You cannot do that. The expression alone gives off so much kid energy. 3 average typical kids inside a haunted mansion. Just by chance freed a ghost and now they're Beetleborgs. Like, this, look at this shot. Look how cocky he looks. And then this, oh my God, dude, I love this. I love how much personality they have. The Big Bad Beetleborgs theme looks great. This as like a morph sequence looks so good. The lightning around the Beetle Bonder is so good. And then, does it say Beetle Blast? It does say Beetle Blast! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, listen, I'm going to say this right now. Hey, Dom, I know you don't know me. Dominic, I don't want to assume that I can call you Dom. If you ever need a voice actor for any of these projects, please tell me. I would love to voice something. Power Rangers, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers. I will throw you my demo reel. I will audition. I will work blood, sweat, and tears to be in something like this. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I can scream real good too. I can scream henshin. This is amazing. I think this is my favorite one, even though it's only 23 seconds. The personality that comes through just in so many small shots alone is crazy. How much energy and personality comes through in these. Like just the hand going into the armored form. The leg with the shoes with the sparks of green electricity looks super cool. And like I said, this part where it zooms up on the head. So freaking cool, man. Oh my God, it looks so cool. And then again, yeah, they're in the haunted mansion. Like the poses look so good, man. And then this with the little tape thing, this is 100% an intro. I could see this being real and modernized just with this. This feels real. Amazing. That my favorite one yet. Absolutely. Man, I want to watch Big Bad Beetleborgs now. Oh, I want to watch Big Bad Beetleborgs. Okay. Next is the animated series for Power Rangers, the Green with Evil series. Okay. Green with Evil. Also, only 41 seconds. Gotta let it play through the entirety of it. Cannot not let it play through the entirety. Oh, the music? Okay. Okay, this goes hard. This goes so hard. Yo, he's just... Oh, he does the energy blast from the first Green with Evil episode. That was so good. Was it... Did it say Teenagers with Attitude? Was that the name of the season or the series that he was proposing? Teenagers with Attitude, an MMPR animated series. That's so cool, dude. Wait a minute. There's more. Yes! Okay. We need it. We need it. We need to look at this. Pull me back. Pull me back, coach. Amazing. Amazing looking. The water effects, the shot looks fantastic. The Dragon Zord looks so imposing. You got it. Oh my gosh. I know you know your Ranger stuff, but you know a lot about Kamen Rider. I'm getting there. I have seen 10 seasons of Kamen Rider. I've seen Ichigo, V3, X, Black, Black RX, Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, Faiz, and we recently finished Blade last month in Discord. And starting this week, we're starting Hibiki in Discord. So I'm working my way. We're in the Heisei era now. I'm working it. This is amazing. I love this. Oh my God. So freaking skilled. The amount of skill is crazy. And this is from 4 years ago. Have I seen this and just didn't realize it? Wait, I'm so curious. Have I seen this from 4 years ago? Maybe I have. Wait, let's see. Ooh! That looked so good. This is, there's so much energy, so much personality. Goldar, yeah. Get in the Zords, yes. The Dino crystals and everything. Okay, that looks so good. I'm not normally like, I don't love when they remake Zords, but this is the perfect like upgrade of it being not as bulky, so you could get more movement out of it. That looks so good. Again, Teenagers with Attitude. That's so good. Holy crap, dude. This looks amazing. I love this. Crushed it. absolutely crushed it. So freaking cool. The morph looked awesome. The zoom in on the morpher was really good. And the lightning effects, just simple. You get the red flash, red around the coin, and then motion lines. Easy. Love it. And then, yeah, then there's morphed. Love it. Looks so freaking good. I think Beetleborg's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Beetleborg's my favorite. I think Beetleborg's is my favorite from this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I'm gonna pull this over to my other side so I can save that for later and add it to the YouTube description. That way everybody can find them for anybody that wants to watch the VOD or anything like that. So, all right, let's head back to the club, shall we? Whoop. Ooh, get jazzy on them. Nice. Love that. That's freaking dope. Yeah, the Beetleborgs thing, absolutely my favorite. 100% the Beetleborgs thing, my favorite. 100%. That was super fun. Oh man, I know I'm like a broken record when it comes to saying like, man, I love watching and reacting to Power Rangers stuff. It's so much fun. I really enjoy it. I have so much fun doing this kind of thing. And I really do. Shout outs to Connor for always letting me react to his stuff. Shout outs to Dominic. I'm going to butcher your name and I do apologize. Is it Estefan or Estefane? Regardless of how you pronounce your name, thank you so much for letting me react to these. These were amazing. I really do hope you get to work on more projects like this. And like I said, if you ever need a voice actor, I'm there for you. I got you. I'll throw you my demo reel. I will bust my ass for you. Bro, that's amazing. Those were amazing, incredible. Really, really nice. Guys, what was your favorite one? I think, even though I'm a massive, I love Power Rangers, the Beetleborgs one hit different, right? Didn't the Beetleborgs one hit different? Better statement should be, I love Toku. But the problem is, I don't really like Ultraman, is the thing. And it's not that Ultraman's bad, I just don't like the giant fights, Not sure what I liked more, yeah. Oh, man. Beetleborgs was great, but VR Trooper had so much drip. They really did. Oh, I would love that. Beetleborgs fit the theme, plus it looked like something that could easily be produced with the style and the flat colors. It just looked right. I agree, absolutely. Those were fantastic. The 30th anniversary one was really good. Oh, absolutely. Haven't seen Garo? Bits and pieces. I've never actually sat down and watched like episodes, but I did look into it back when FF14 first did a collab with Garo. Because I was like, yo, these suits are awesome. What is this from? And then, bam. So, have you seen the Metal Hero season Beetleborgs is based on? No, I have not. That's Jugo B Fighter, right? Jugo B Fighter? I heard that and the season after were not really well received, but then they were more well received in America with Beetleborgs. Ah, what a fun time. Speaking of voice acting, there's someone on TikTok doing a fan-made project. I can send you the link to your inbox. I'm planning on submitting something this week. Oh, maybe. I have to be careful about what kinds of fan projects I say yes to, because like, I'll talk to Michaela about what I'm like actually allowed to do. I'm always worried because like I want to do so many fan projects and fan things in general, but I'm always worried that I'll get in trouble for not being like officially affiliated with it, because I do IRL voice acting as well. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Garo has the whole first season in one video. That's crazy. Giant man fighting monsters, giant robot fighting monsters, kick ass. No, I don't even like that much. It's kind of why I'm getting into Kamen Rider more. I actually prefer the grounded fights more so. That's why Kamen Rider's really been growing on me, And I've seen almost as many Kamen Rider seasons as I've seen Super Sentai seasons. I think I'm only one Kamen Rider season off from being tied. So we've seen, like I said, we've seen Ichigo, V3X, Black RX, Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, Faiz, and Blade. And Super Sentai, we've seen Jetman, Zyuranger, Dai Ranger, Kaku Ranger, O Ranger, Car Ranger, Mega Ranger, Gingaman, Gogo 5, Time Ranger, Gal Ranger and Hurricaneer. So almost the same amount of seasons. But I think I'm liking Kamen Rider more, which is crazy. If you were a Power Ranger, would you be the Pink Ranger since you're a Pink Bunny Man, or would you choose a different color? I'd either be pink or black, I think would be the two color for Rangers I would choose. Can't wait to start yet another season tomorrow. I'm so excited to watch Hibiki with the group. And I know Hibiki is not a super well received season, but I'm so excited. You're actually watching the Showa Kamen Rider stuff is cool, because even I didn't watch all of Showa. I watched some of it, because like Ichigo was my first Kamen Rider season. I started with the OG, back when they put it on Tubi. And then from there, I was like, oh, what comes next? V3? Cool. Oh, what comes next? X? Cool. And then I was like, I'm getting a little tired of the 70s. I'm not going to lie. So, because I think they announced at that point the Blu-rays for Kuga. So I was like, oh, I should finish the Showa era. And so I finished it with Black and Black RX. So that way I could be ready for Kuga. So... Hibiki with the Pookies, yeah, check out Discord if you guys have not already. ! Discord in chat. Please do check it out, because I don't want you guys to miss it. It's very important to me that you guys don't miss it. More than likely, it's going to be Saturday night that we hang out and watch Kamen Rider Hibiki. I will probably make a thing on Discord for it, so you guys know the time specifically. It'll probably be like 9:30, around the same time that we started the stream tonight. Just because I've got a few other things going on Saturday that I want to make sure I take care of. So, but yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking pumped. Oh, it's going to be so great. All right, guys, I am going to call it quits there. We are going to go raid out on the YouTube side. I'm going to go ahead and raid my friend Banzui Haka, who is streaming some Project Zomboid. We're going to be hanging out with Haka on Friday. I forgot what day of the week it was. We're going to be hanging out with Haka on Friday. We're going to be baking tiramisu, which is going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited to bake tiramisu with him. He said it's one of his favorite desserts, so I'm really, really excited to see that. Guys, if you're on the YouTube side, go ahead and use that YouTube raid. Just be sure to be respectful. Don't spam the chat. And remember to follow all of Haka's rules. And then, again, we're going to be hanging out with Haka on Friday, so this is a good chance to know him. And audio roleplay with Haka coming out on Friday as well. So, audio drama, actually. It's just us. Just us. So, all right, guys, I will see you tomorrow for the long stream of Resident Evil 2 Remake. It is going to be a very long stream. It's going to be like 9+ hours of us playing through all of Leon's first scenario and then all of Claire's second scenario. Don't miss it. It's going to be an amazing time. I can't wait. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye-bye!